You smash your way through like a window or something, like Kool-Aid
Oh,
Man
yeah.
style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dave was being dumb.
Like-
That's right.
No,
like-
I was being perfectly reasonable.
Smashing through a freaking
Fuck
window.
this schoolhouse.
All right, so
Seems reasonable to
we
me.
had missions or goals. One of them is to take some urn to something.
Yeah, who has that
which
urn?
is on this
Wasn't it
island.
me? I think.
Oh
it
yeah,
was
we
Yeah.
can take the urn to like the catacombs or whatever to put it with its master. Is that right?
Yep.
Sounds right.
Cool. So we got to go in deeper to find these
And you also-
catacombs.
Picked up another quest, which was,
Childhood
to-
friend.
yeah,
Oh yeah, a personal quest for shampoo over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Samurai
childhood
shampoo.
friend
Yeah, for
Mhm.
Samurai
got
shampoo.
starved to death,
Yeah.
and I am very angry at the people who caused it.
Yeah,
Reasonably
'cause-
so.
All right, so do we know which way to go?
I think we just need to keep
forward.
going deeper
Keep following
into
the
the
path.
woods, kind of following the path. I think that we got a general idea of where it is, but not exact.
Oh my
All right.
goodness!
Shall we just head down the path and see what we see
What you want?
in the cool night air.
Okay,
You,
in the night
uh,
air?
Let's
Fine.
proceed carefully
Yo.
so as to not
You've popped out on the
accidentally stab someone again.
you popped out in the overgrown yard of the orchard hall. Same side you came in, so the path is perfectly easy for you to pick back up as it passes by orchard hall, continuing along. So, after a little while in the orchard, you come across. Oh, does anybody have any activity they want to do?
Nope.
Anything okay.
Can I
at least I don't.
slap Dave in the face?
Okay.
Please
Roll.
Don't do
D20.
that.
You asked what I
It looks like
could
I'm
do.
out of cat food. I wonder
I'm
who
good.
took the
I'm
last
good.
of it.
Quick, had we taken? We haven't taken any sort of rest since we did all that shit down in the room, have we?
No, I don't believe
We took
so.
it. We
No,
took
we
a
did.
rest down in that room.
Yeah, we
We
took
took
a
a
rest
I think-
before
I mean,
we went
after-
exploring.
But I meant after we had finished exploring and stuff. Like,
No, we did
finding
Not a
each
long
other.
rest.
No.
I would count that your time, like, talking was like a short rest.
Is there any way, Dungeon Master, I can have said I used that time to attune to this ring that I had gotten?
Yeah. Well, which one?
If I say it, it'll remind people that I have it, and that's not good.
Is it
I
the,
know.
is
I
it
know
the
the
ring at
he
the top
has.
of your inventory?
It's not the ring of diarrhea, no.
Come
The ring
on
of-
now.
I was
Uh,
thinking you needed to attune to that.
It's the
You need,
Like
You need-
superpower.
dominance.
you need to attune to that one, man. That's the
Don't
best one.
mix them up.
I don't want no. I could never.
Let's
But,
roll.
no, I specifically mean the ring of dominance.
Okay. Yeah, I think a short rest is sufficient.
It's only an hour, so
Yeah.
So
that's all,
yeah,
all you need to
I
attune.
I
so.
will allow this to count. It's a little fudgy, but sure.
Perfect. I mean, it only works if I have this to collar on someone anyways, so it's just a cool
Does
looking
the other
thing.
person need to attune to it too?
I don't
Never
think they
mind.
have a choice if I get the collar on them.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody, anybody that has any self-awareness at all, which is like a passive perception of, we'll say, 10 or higher.
Ha. She doesn't.
No.
Wow.
I
notice
just
this-
barely have
Wow.
that.
Okay. Notice this Dave fumbling with a ring once again. Or not Dave, sorry.
I have a 13.
I
Javi.
appear,
so
I
will
appear
Javi.
in the game, take the ring from Javi and fumble with it for an hour before softly handing it back.
Yes. Yes.
The ring's
Obviously,
influence is growing stronger over him. You better watch out.
that
I guess Vesna for her time frame would be
One
like
ring to rule them all.
figuring out what happened beforehand. Like you see her like using her hand as if she's trying to cast something out, right there.
Okay.
in the middle of nowhere. Yep.
Did you want to help explain what that intention was? So
Yeah, it was basically this was the first time she actually saw something come out. You see like a surprise of a firebolt hitting that
yeah.
with the
So
amulet. Yeah.
when Vesna melted that amulet, sorry, she
Mhm.
didn't realize she could cast firebolt,
Could melt amulets.
but melting things.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. So you're making your way along. You're feeling, you know, pretty happy. You have some new items, some new food for thought for some of you. And in the orchard, you would come across a rotted, tiny wooden building, um, big enough to hold a single person standing within. So
Oh
see,
my god.
see Abby's reference image in the Gifts of Meaning, the first one,
Mhm.
the
Fucking
second
core.
one, not the second one.
Closed
visual.
door and all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. The door itself, you'll have to imagine this is true, is
Mhm.
uh, has a moon symbol on it. And anybody want to roll a
History.
nature,
Nature?
yeah,
I'll
nature,
do
religion,
a
or actually, I'll take a history also.
for history. I'm gonna do a nature check.
Ha!
I know nothing.
All right, anybody that
Rolled
gets
it.
a 10 or higher knows this is the moon symbol for Severin, who is the moon god of vengeance. Like this outhouse is gonna
So,
wreck on you.
well, boys, if you need to take a shit, nothing better than the shitter of vengeance.
Well, luckily for you.
I look around. Does anybody really need to?
I mean, you did beforehand, right, Javi? Maybe there's another time
Was it
opportunity for
Uh,
you.
question? Like, when's the last
No,
time anybody took a
I
shit?
think I'm okay for the moment.
So,
Can I? Is the door closed right now?
yes,
Can I mage hand to try to open the door?
it's psychokinesis, bro.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sorry.
Psychokinesis.
Read your cantrips.
Oh, I see. You changed it right there.
He's like, no, I put too much time. You're gonna call it what I said.
Psychokinesis. The door to
You
open.
can't even say
All
it.
right.
Yes.
It seems
Psychokinesis. Jesus.
seems to resist slightly,
We
and
should
then
just call
the
it psycho and allow you to slow down time because it's a drug.
yeah.
It's a truck.
How much weight can that
10 pounds. I can push basically. Can't.
Hey, Josh, he's here. Josh, we're opening
Oh, welcome
we're
back.
opening the door to the shitter of vengeance.
All we have done is walk down the road and found this outhouse,
Well,
and now we're
first we
opening the
spent
door.
40 minutes
No,
Do we
waiting
even have
shitter
to-
of
waiting
vengeance.
for Brian.
Do we even have to bother with this outhouse, gentlemen? Like,
Oh, you do.
Well,
but that's the thing. Do we?
I mean, not really.
Because I mean, quite honestly, I don't think this is anywhere near the catacombs we need.
I agree. So unless anyone actively
Yeah.
needs to take a shit, I think we should move.
All right, everybody roll a con save.
This
Oh.
okay. He actively wants us to shit, so now he's seeing if we need to shit. He's like, no, they're gonna leave what
I'm
I made.
holding firm.
Oh man.
Vesna has to go. It seems.
Maybe.
Somebody's gotta go.
Well then,
One of
y'all.
you motherfuckers is gonna need to take a shit, whether you like it or not.
It's a good thing he's the first one to the door.
Take on save, Mikko.
At least
Con
I'm
save.
having.
This is a straight up god save.
He's like, no, they're about
Oh,
to
God.
leave. I have to
Look at-
keep them here.
Look at you all just are just
I
home
imagine him
shitters,
good.
aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Just a
Except for
fucking
Vesna.
party
Yep.
full of
No,
home
thank
We're
you.
gonna
shitters.
we're gonna
No-
we're gonna
no-
make
no
it. Back,
cursed
we're gonna make it
quarters
back to
on break
amateurs.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have all the curses. Bring it on, y'all.
Right.
Happy's
Vesna
not a
seems
home
to be-
shitter, but he took care of himself a little bit ago. So.
Vesna seems to be really eager upon eyeing this this totally not sketchy outhouse.
Totally.
Well, Vesna, after you into the
Hey.
shitter of vengeance.
Your eyes are looking a little brown.
You want a
All right,
ring?
the door. Oh, your psychokinesis manages to pry the door off open, and basically just falls like straight open.
Okay.
That's not ominous at all.
I'll prop it up again for you.
Well, thank you. Hey, much
Or no
appreciated.
mending.
Yeah, you mend the whole door, so I can't get out.
Within there is a wooden bench with a lightless black hole beneath it, and a shelf built into the sidewall just above the bench. on
There's
the
an
left
aboleth
side.
living in the outhouse.
And a bar to the right side of it.
Spoilers.
There's a handcuff chained to the
Wait.
bar.
Wait,
Oh,
the
man.
outhouse has a handicap bar?
This is one
Yeah, with a
king
handcuff on it.
outhouse.
A closed handcuff. And
Okay.
Anyone got the
it's
key?
just dangling there, a little rusty. Leaning against the back wall is a shiny metal shield shaped in the likeness of a face with a disgusted expression.
That's ominous.
Like, give it, like, well, hold up here. I give it back.
Imagine
disgusted
going
face.
into an outhouse, shutting the door, and the door starts judging.
Yeah.
This is
So,
literally what Mikko just said is
these-
happening.
that's not. Are you gonna use the outhouse?
Well, this is a 2. It's pretty bad. So
Okay, so it's coming.
she's
It's just
careless.
you get to choose here or out in the bushes. So
Alright.
She's careless.
Now remember, Chuck, going out in the bushes is more difficult for you because you have lady parts in this.
All right, make a performance roll. Josh sold me.
Oh.
Performance?
If you're going in the bushes, you have
No,
to.
I didn't.
Well, no, but. Oh, okay.
He's
I
not
think it's a
showing
performance
off to
roll
the
so the door
world, you know.
doesn't.
Wow, nat 20 that, boys.
I think it's
I
a
don't know.
performance roll so the door doesn't judge her.
That's to
Yo,
keep
she
your modesty
successfully
intact.
she shits in those bushes hardcore and does it.
No,
awesome.
you're in the shitter. Just that was the modesty factor.
That was
Oh.
just impressing the shield, I guess.
I see.
And then I look back at the
Um,
shield to see if its face changed.
It seems like it actually you think it might have. So slightly impressed.
Slightly impressed. Alright, I get it out.
After a moment,
Mhm.
just as you finish your business,
Mm-hmm.
you feel something crawling up your leg.
Oh,
Oh, good.
It's a man bear pig.
is the outhouse a mimic?
Well, actually, out of the hole. Let's just say it that way.
Mimic out
Oh.
of.
Oh, God.
Yo, the aboleth
I just
tentacles going
jump
up the hole.
Out of the outhouse, and then I put my hand back and fire a fireball back in it.
Awesome.
Fire. That's gonna explode.
I
I
like
want it
that.
noted.
Fair.
I want it noted that Yam would have been like 50 feet away, just like what the fuck are they doing with Zazgor?
Oh
I'm agreeing
yeah,
with that,
see,
Lauren.
see, even Josh knew exactly where I was standing in this whole scenario. It's perfect.
So
Yeah.
you guys see,
He's 50 feet back, leaning like sideways on a tree, like his ankles crossed, sort of like just and see who fucks up first.
So you see Vesna just fly out of it, blow.
you
Like,
just jump out. You don't even pull your pants up
jump
or anything.
out.
Are we all getting a show?
the door. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
A little modesty. I have his hands up, running up.
Okay.
Not
Sure.
puzzled. Yeah.
Yeah, the door comes flying back down, and as he comes flying out, partially closed, partially up, down, sideways, whatnot. Roll acrobatics for that.
All right. Let's see. All right, that's a 16.
All right, you managed
job.
to turn and fire that fireball, which sets off a little bit of maybe a gas explosion, and the house just flies apart.
Oh, I am not. Can I have been behind a tree or something?
Nope,
Um,
you're in it. You wanted that show.
I would say, personally, unless you directly agreed with Zazgor, you're probably just waiting right outside the
I
outhouse.
know.
yeah. Yeah, anybody that's not Yam or Zazgor roll a dex save.
Oh, that's not gonna be great.
So Javi can't say anything.
Ah.
Awen mended the door, so
Okay.
she's right there. I'm gonna be that
Um,
guy. Ikehara wouldn't be away because Ikehara's all like, I need to stand guard, and it's probably standing guard, making sure none of the perverts in the group take a peek.
The
Alright.
shitter of vengeance. Oh, I just realized Josh doesn't know why we keep
Oh.
calling it the shitter of vengeance.
So the
Josh's
shitter of
description
vengeance
is
has had its
accurate,
vengeance.
and that explains why I got my role that I got. That's fair.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're what? Sorry.
Let's see here.
What happened?
Look at my dex roll.
4.
Oh.
Hey, Mikko.
How much damage does your fireball thing do?
Mikko.
1d10.
Did you add another container to my inventory?
It's possible.
How does your garden grow? I don't remember adding this.
Oh, I definitely added that. Yeah. That's actually
Okay.
supposed to be for the cape.
I figured as much.
So
Hey, yeah.
it's
Hey,
our
Ikehara.
1d10.
Roll
Nice
roll
dex
your
save, girlfriend.
roll your firebolt.
Okay.
We're about to get
No.
fucking plastered.
Hey,
with
guys.
shit.
Hey
Only
guys.
two.
Okay.
Hey
It's
guys.
not big.
Oh,
Can- Guys,
Very
I want
minor.
it noted. Did anyone else
Yeah.
notice? I'm just noticing this. Did anyone else notice that Brian, when you are looking at like the character page, right? It says level 3 and his race is old man.
Wait, what?
Guys haven't
Zasgor's
noticed that
race is
this
old-
whole time.
Tristan's
Well.
tiefling, Awen's a human, I'm a turtle, Brian is old man. Zasgor's race is old man.
He's just old man.
Old man.
You
he
guys
is a
took this
level
long to
3
notice it.
old man.
How
Well,
long has that been a thing since the beginning?
Yes, I've been an old man since
No.
day one.
No, that's not. No.
Zasgor was born an old man.
Prove it otherwise.
anyways, how does this pewing spew?
Yeah, everybody that rolled 10 or less on that dex save
Oh, thank God.
And
Takes-
or less.
takes 2 fire damage.
Oh, there you go.
That was
On
a
a
really
nat one, on a
The
nat one, would
fireball
you have been?
ignited.
Oh, hey, I'm actually resistant, so I only take 1 damage.
well, there you go.
Yay.
So I have to
Yay.
ask. I have
This
to
is
ask.
like
On
the
like a
damage
nat
you
one
take
would
jumping over a campfire.
listen. On a nat one would like they have
You might
gotten
have taken
covered
care
in like shit. They've
Yeah,
gotten covered
probably.
in feces and gunk. Yeah, great.
Um,
Fuck yeah.
And then you'd have to make a con save of getting poisoned. Or
Also,
Yeah, hey Tristan, I want it noted. You were the closest to that. So
Yep.
the shield lands in the middle of you guys with a crawling hand on it.
Oh, gee,
Oh,
that
nice.
that shield's
So-
too judgy for me. Someone deal with that.
A shield?
I mean, why do we have to deal with it? Just let the crawling hand be a crawling hand.
You know what?
Leave it in its crawling ways.
You know what?
Uh,
That's fair. We can just leave. We don't have to deal with this. This isn't our problem.
We don't have to stab
I just can just
every-
imagine
It's
like
missing.
does Vesna have to deal with it? It was crawling on her.
That's
lands
true. It was
right- you know
crawling
what?
out of the hole.
It lands right and starts crawling at Vesna.
oh god again.
Oh, it's gunning for her.
If I can get this fucking image to share.
A hand was impressed with your bowel movement.
Oh
with
my
a crawling
god.
There you go. Here's a crawling hand.
Yes.
It's coming for you.
Yes. All those users of Mage Hand have come back to bite you in the ass, or in this
Oh,
case,
bruh.
stab you in the
Very,
ass.
very
literally.
appropriate.
Very
Very
appropriate.
appropriate
God.
phrasing.
There you go.
Yes.
What do you
So we got a disembodied hand and a very judgmental shield. Do you think
I'm going.
you
I'm
think
going
the
to
shield could
assess.
sell for a
I'm
good
going to
amount?
assess that hand.
Oh, it's actually it's
I don't
initiative,
remember the
'cause
shield.
It gets it. You already went. So
Where did we get this?
We didn't get this. It was in the outhouse.
So it was crawling up my
Oh.
yeah, you know there.
up
Yeah.
your junk,
It's just the
Call him
hand
up his
was-
booty hole.
Okay.
up your
Okay.
clam.
Yeah.
Now I'm on track.
Is
So-
it night? Is it daytime or nighttime right now?
Nighttime.
So, who
So-
wants to
okay.
take this very obviously cursed shield and sell it to someone so it's not our problem anymore?
Why does
Well,
that
there's
have
the
to be
hand
You
like
guys are
crawling.
gonna-
Just leave it here.
We could, but we could also get money out of it.
Because I know
Money's
the
nice.
intentions of what this hand
Yeah,
is.
but,
and
but then we possibly get somebody cursed, and then they die, and then their family.
You're
wants
afraid
to
of
seek
every magic
vengeance,
item now, aren't you?
And,
Hey,
and
guys.
then we have a family that's trying to kill us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think I have
I'm
enough
a-
families
I'm
trying to kill
assessing
me
this
as is,
hand.
so.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So Zazgor and I are 50 feet back. Right. I'm assuming we see the shield and shit. I'm gonna put my hand. I'm just gonna put his hand on Zazgor's shoulder, so I can, talk to him.
I'm
And,
gonna give you a stare, being like, "What you want?"
I'm gonna say to Zazgor, I don't feel comfortable leaving the shield here for others to deal with. Because then we're like responsible if someone comes this way and finds it and gets.
You're gonna play
I've
the
had
goody
my
goody
share of
two shoot
cursed.
cards.
I've had my share of cursed items though. I'm staying over here.
Fine.
Hey, Zaz. And you
Uh,
just shout over to him. It's like,
Yeah, I'm
"Yours is
coming.
obviously cursed, but like, are you able to see how cursed it is before we decide if we want to mess with it?
I'm
Do you have a way of doing that? Like, it's definitely cursed. but, like,
stabbing
how
the hand.
cursed?
The hand that's trying to crawl up. to
Yom
me.
Yom is absolutely just staying back where Zaz was.
Is it like
I'd
once
mention
a
that a
month you
share of
fist
cursed
a ghost kind
faces.
of cursed, or is it like your entire bloodline will be cursed to die at 20 kind of cursed?
Unfortunately, I don't know identify.
Roll your.
I
roll your
only have
attack,
detect
Nesta.
magic, but I'd like to
Okay.
say.
I can do that.
Detect
I can
magic would
identify
just So I mean, identify would be the best way to go about this.
Mhm.
Because once you have
But
said
first I have
item
to-
identified,
All right.
rapier
This
to
one's
hit.
killing the hand.
And I'm gonna do sneak attack if somebody's nearby me. Technically.
Yeah, they're close enough, sure.
Oh, okay.
Are you
All right.
attacking people?
The hand, it's like
Oh, you're
skewered.
attacking the
completely.
hand.
Mm.
Still a little smoky.
All right. I guess
it's
I'm gonna
now-
cast identify on the shield.
It's now stuck on your rapier.
And then I just like whip the rapier like a
grab
whip.
the rapier and pull
And
itself towards you deeper on the rapier. Oh god.
I just as a whip, like I do that as I try to get the hand off of it.
As
Stay
it
in the-
slides off, you realize it's missing a finger.
Well,
Huh.
Or maybe it was from a beast that didn't have that finger
Quick,
to begin with.
Javi, the
as I say-
diarrhea ring.
Yeah, I don't think it's the diarrhea ring. I think it's much more likely
And it,
it's the dude who had the ring of dominance. If I had
No.
to guess.
No. You put the diarrhea ring on.
either
the hand.
way, I'm not into the ones of mourning.
The disembodied moving hand. It's
Yeah,
just
what would
not
happen?
gonna happen.
Okay,
Oh,
just thought.
It is interesting.
you
I'll
see,
say that. Anyway, I'm identifying the shield.
All right. It is a shield of expression.
Oh, does it just have a face on it that is judging all the time?
I will link you.
Is that the thing? That's the special thing?
All right. The front of the shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's not cursed.
Anyway,
It just is a face.
I had a good outing. How about you guys? As she turns around to look at Ikahara, like you somewhat, I guess, burnt maybe.
Well, I'm sure
Am I the only shield user in this party?
I use a shield, but I don't want it.
I don't
yeah.
use shield.
I need to find armor, but
Yum.
I don't use
can
a
use
shield.
a shield.
I can.
It's a simple
It is true.
weapon,
I
right?
could use a shield.
Technically, or is that not?
It's shields require shield use.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's got its own proficiency. I
Okay.
use shields, but I don't want it. So if anyone else uses shields and want it, you
I
can
already
have it.
picked it up.
You know what? Oh, you did. I was gonna say
Yeah,
I'll
just added
take
it.
if-
I just added it. If you want a regular shield, I can hand that to you.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, a shield would actually help me with my armor class, right? So
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
just
if you
have a-
want to
yeah,
just add a
I mean,
regular
I'll take a
to
shield, sir.
You can't benefit from regular armor.
But I can benefit from a
your
shield.
shield.
Correct.
That will give you a +2.
Which sucks because I actually need to find regular armor for my abilities. to work,
Mhm.
Huh.
Mhm.
which is
Mm.
completely pointless.
We're gonna need 1,500 gold for a full plate.
We don't need to get him
All right,
full
so we've literally,
armor will work.
literally, we have destroyed this outhouse.
So honestly,
you've
right now, all I need,
destroyed that outhouse. Like
all
a
I need
boss.
right now are some sort of gauntlet, some sort of like
Yeah.
hand glove,
Yeah.
something.
Next
That's
time we get a
beyond right.
chance, we will find you some gauntlets.
That
Doesn't
that's
need to be
right now, there's
special. I'm
nothing.
sure we could find some gauntlets for cheap.
All right.
So that was one way of explosion of diarrhea.
Listen, I know you said you had to go. I didn't think it was that bad.
I guess so.
All right.
Uh,
So, yeah. Also, what happened with the hand? I'm confused. Did we
I
not?
think it got stabbed to death.
Guess that.
While you guys
what
were
happened?
like exploring the shield, like
So
Vesta's trying to fend
I'm
off.
going to
Like,
use
we
my
ju-
bonus
we just
action.
kind of kept. We just kind of like.
until she
I'm just
killed.
picturing. I'm just picturing us all like hands on our chins, kind of like studying the shield, and Vesta's in the background, like
put
just
your pants
wrestling with
around
a
your
hand.
ankles, like
Yeah,
fighting off.
trying to.
This,
Yep.
this, like do not want hand.
Can I tell you what expression I want on it?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
A
Disappointing.
malicious scowl, venomous sneer, or wrathful grimace. Any of those will work for me.
Wonderful.
Pick one.
That adds up.
Let's go with a
Yeah.
venomous sneer.
All right, put it in the notes on the shield.
I also now have a shield.
Nice.
And now the
'Cause I got his
portal
old one.
has a shield.
Wait, hold on. I typed shield into the inventory stuff. I have everything but a basic shield. What? Oh, there we go. Got it.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
All right.
Standard audio, wasn't it?
So we
I
cleared
now
out
have
this
19 in AC instead of 17.
So we
Yeah,
get a level up from that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty
Seems
intense, man.
quite likely.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just defeated the disembodied undead hand of
just
Vecna.
defeated an outhouse.
We defeated the hand of Vecna, just
But
that was
not
hanging out in
all-
a random outhouse.
Oh, if that was the hand of Vecna, I totally want it.
Not
I was
all
gonna
of them.
say.
No.
I was gonna
Not
say,
all
keep
the
that away.
fingers are
Keep that
accounted
away.
for.
Keep
So the
that away from
story is
Vesna and-
Yeah.
the finger you found belonged to the hand. The ring belonged to the guy.
You
who
found a
had the
finger?
hand. Remember
Yep.
the finger you found at the effigy?
Yep.
Somebody did.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
I
The
did.
No,
one that
somebody
had the
definitely
shit
didn't
ring
just
on.
fake.
Yeah.
So it
No
did
way.
have the shit ring on it.
Had the
What an
shit ring on
asshole.
it, and they were handcuffed.
The
to the door.
dire.
Could I?
Oh, that's
They
what the
were-
bar was in there for.
You see,
It wasn't
I
a
would like to-
handicap bar. It was a handcuffing bar, guys.
Vessa would not notice. That's a problem. Oh god. Oh god. So the handcuff. Oh man. That poor
There's
dude.
somebody had a terrible
Guys,
fate.
So
No,
someone
no. Listen,
hand
shut up.
off.
That's not, guys. That's not a fucking outhouse. Duh. It's a kink shed, obviously.
Oh, this is what you're
I-
going with. Okay.
We need to.
Oh,
let's
Oh,
just
come
get,
on.
let's just get to the
Dude,
catacombs and get
handcuffed
this-
with a
So-
shit. Like, come
Oh,
on. That's a
God.
fetish.
Can
somehow.
Vessa put that
That's-
2 together or no?
Roll int checks.
In checks. A regular
allowed to-
Investigation.
investigation check.
Yeah. might help
Who's
somebody.
allowed to make the rolls?
Anybody that
I mean, I Javi put it together.
basically.
Vesna figured it out.
I don't care
Uh,
enough.
Vessa's looking and then looks back at Javi, and then looks back at that, and then goes for the handcuffs and grabs them for future use.
Or Peach. You fucking. You weird motherfucker.
Okay.
Let's just go down the path and get this fucking dude's dog's ashes to him.
All right. So as you continue, you near the edge of the orchard, and the woods ahead loom as the path leaves the orchard and returns into this second, I guess, stretch of wooded portion of the island. And I have an image for you. we go. And you come across some roughly fashioned grave markers amongst the
Seems
orchard
like we're
trees at the
getting
edge of the forest
closer.
that the path travels through. What do you do?
I'm not interested in messing with any of these things. We need to just continue on to get to these catacombs. Get this over with. We have
Alright.
like what, 3 other signatures we need? 4?
Yeah, Yam is gonna be walking through.
I'm
Yam's probably gonna be like walking through, like with like he's gonna keep moving like toward the direction we gotta go. I would like to like just check to see the names on some of the.
You see that many of the graves are marked in childish handwriting,
Oh
That's
no.
sad.
and
Yeah.
the they're spread out along the trail as you continue along. Some of the names include Maximus, Isaac Mutin, Rasputin,
well,
Flopper Chops,
They're
Ozymandias,
pets.
Mr. Whiskers.
There's
Oh,
definitely
this
pets.
is fucking Pet Cemetery.
It's a fucking. Are we gonna fight
Lucky.
undead pets? Is this what we're
No.
fucking doing?
Yam's gonna keep going.
can I like
Um,
actually do it? Oh no. Sorry.
Go for
Yam's
it. What
gonna
do you
just
wanna do?
walk through it.
I
He
just want
seems
to see if
be
any of them,
increasingly
like in
sad.
the graves, like do they look like they're open or like some locations? I don't know.
Roll and.
Does it look like someone maybe recently crawled out of one of them?
Crawled out.
Is that
Yeah.
what you're trying to figure out?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Chucky.
So as you check around, you notice the earth underneath some of them begins
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
to shift.
Well, looks like we have some company, y'all.
I just wanted to keep walking, but no, we had to see.
No, well,
No, actually, we all kept walking. No one stopped. We all said we
Vesna,
kept walking.
I thought Vesna looked a little bit closer.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Hey Mikko,
Mm-hmm.
before we start combat,
Ooh,
Where's
Mhm.
with my?
I would like to channel my
fucking, like,
divinity.
Okay, that's a smart move.
Yeah, turn undead.
I'm gonna yell like
Oh,
we're gonna need more than a signature from this guy once we're done with this.
I have to read turn undead now.
Was it
All
yelled out
creatures that
loud?
can see or hear me when I present my holy symbol must make a wisdom save of
They're
13
not
or
out of the
higher.
ground yet,
so they can't see you.
so you can.
Okay, well,
you
with
would be
with-
smart enough to
with-
know that.
Yes, when I get
this-
close enough. That's
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So when they're emerged. Okay, let me roll.
I'm just saying I
initiative.
have it preemptive.
Yep, I got you. I heard.
you readied in action.
Ready ant. All right. Let's see here. Sasgor, roll initiative.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have the super initiative feature too, by the way. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, it gives me advantage. You know, I think it was
I think
Do
you can, like,
Javi and I
that as
need to
much as you
re-roll
want.
because we tied on initiative?
I think.
Or how we
Doesn't it go off of whoever has the highest dex, which is probably you?
I completely
My dex
forgot.
is neutral, so
Mine is
wouldn't be so sure.
-1, so I am
then
sure.
yes. All right.
So you
Strangely,
go
it has
before I do.
Avi going first.
Why?
I don't-
Yeah, it's still. on
Oh,
12.
actually, no. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna figure it out. I'm gonna see what the
See if the
D&D Beyond does.
D&D Beyond figures it out.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Well, let us
you want-
know.
I can make that a 12 again.
Well, is it because Javi rolled first, so it has him going first?
That
Is that
might-
all it is?
I don't know. We'll actually see.
Even though
what
we
it came
tied.
out at.
We'll
It does
see
still
what
have
the-
him
what
going
the-
first. That's very weird. Okay, well,
I mean, we
A1's
can just
first.
swap each other around, or if Josh is fine, I'll go before him.
Around you, out of the sad little graves, emerge what appears to be two really freaky dogs. Really disturbing cat, a rabbit. You're pretty sure it's a rabbit. Some kind of chicken-like thing, and another cat-like thing.
All right, this is
Two
perfect.
cats, 2 cats, a bird, a rabbit, 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Do they seem aggressive?
Alright.
Like they're coming at us?
Oh yeah, it's like it's pretty nightmarish.
You know, it's times like these I
Okay.
think that maybe being an asshole mercenary wouldn't have been too bad.
Well, let's just say we're gonna get more than a signature when we get back. That's for
All
sure.
right, so I'm
He
gonna
needs these
cast. I'm
corpses
gonna
to
cast
him.
Speak with Animals.
Like, he needs to
Oh.
see what we had to deal with.
Hey guys, person who's first in turn order just said that they're gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
Okay.
fancy.
He also got a nat 20 on initiative, because that does a lot for you.
Hot.
What do you
That's just,
say to these abominations of life?
We mean you no harm. We are just passing through.
Does he get advantage on a persuasion check because he got a nat 20 on initiative? I think that's fair.
Yeah, sure. You would. Yeah.
Yes. I got you.
Am I
Luke.
able to use my? Oh wait, we're in combat. I was kind of thinking I could also
The
talk
total's
to
a
him
9
too.
now.
Ew.
Well, okay.
When you look into what's left of their cold, glazed, dead eyes, you realize there's
There's nothing there to talk to.
nothing there to talk to.
Okay, I am gonna step back behind Javi.
I'll
Bro.
That's my
I'll be
turn.
first.
That's my turn.
All right.
Jeez.
First, we'll just say they're all generally in front of you, and then you guys. I don't. Oh, did we establish a marching order? We didn't really do that, but
not
We did
really,
not,
no.
and I was ready
I
to say
always
that
stand
Yom's
in
up
the
front.
back.
Yeah. He always stands in the back. Yom.
Javi's usually in the front, so
Yeah,
all right.
I actually wanted to kind of take the front since I have the shield now and everything, and I kind of
I mean,
wanted
if
to.
you
Alright,
want to
what's-
be at the front with me and the person who tried to talk to him.
Yeah. All right. So we got the 2 tanks in the front.
Vessel would be behind the tanks.
I don't know if I'm necessarily a tank, but
You're
pretty
I
tanky.
I can be a. I'm tanky.
So it's
I'm chunky.
Avi and Yom in front, and behind them is Eowyn and Vesna, and behind them are
Zazgor.
Asgore
And
and
Ikehara.
Ikihara. Where are you?
Well, have we
Wherever
established
the party
this is
wants
like?
me.
Have we? Hold on. Have we established that this path is big enough to just be like side by side, 2 at
Yeah.
a time?
Yeah.
So
you
that
can
makes
be side
sense.
by side.
Me and Javi, and then Vesna and A went behind us, and then Zazgor and Ikehara in the back.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
It works. All right. The first gnarly ass dog.
oh yes.
So are they in the front? Are they closer to?
Yes.
Okay. So they're gonna gun for us first. Got it.
Comes right for. Who's standing in front of Vesna?
Oh.
I mean, the
It's
first
Javi.
We
person
didn't
you're
really
probably gonna
establish
reach
that.
is
We just
Javi
it's
or
it's either me
Oh, it's
or
gonna be Yom.
Javi.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be Yom
Okay.
because
Okay, it'll be
Eowyn's
Yom.
behind Javi. Perfect.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's
it's coming
right. We
for
did,
you,
did say
Yom.
that. So yeah.
I'm
All right.
gonna try to bite at you. Are you seeing these? No, these are 2D.
No.
I'm going to change
No.
that so it shows up for all of you. Solve everyone. And I'm assuming
It does not
that
hit.
bite does not go through.
Nope.
The dog on the other side goes for Javi.
Fucking bring it, bitch. Don't bring it, bitch.
Oh, I
That-
think it might have connected.
Definitely connected, yeah.
All right, that's actually the really scary dog.
Oh, that's cool. I like hearing that. That makes me feel all just ooey gooey inside.
Oh God.
And there's your ooey gooey being put outside.
No, that was
Yeah.
ow.
Ooh, yeah,
13.
that's an ow. I don't have any way to resist that, do I? Not.
I don't
Not
have any
first
way to
turn, I
help you
don't.
either. Like I don't
Nothing
have.
you
much
can
was it?
do, man. 13.
I'll live. It's
It
just
sucks because
Okay.
I think
not
it's either
well.
next level or 2 levels from now. I get like shield and shit, or
Yeah,
not shield.
that's,
But, like, I can get, but
Mhm,
unfortunately, right
mhm.
now I can't do a lot for you.
that's half my current health. So
Ow.
yeah.
I do have a healing.
Wait,
spell,
wait.
which-
Hold up. Hold up. Oh, it's too late. I'll do it next time.
I'm living. I'll be fine. It's just it
Okay.
hurt a little bit.
Fair enough.
From off to one side, the effed up looking cat goes for.
Okay, I don't like it being have it saying tentacles.
That looks
Don't-
like it's going to hit.
that
Displacer-
makes me moderately uncomfortable.
It is a displacer beast kitten.
Oh,
So,
God.
all right, I
And it-
have to ask: is it actually a displacer beast kitten, or are you just using that as a
I'm just using
replacement
that-
because you
that
don't
part.
have a zombie cat? Okay.
Because this is awesome, and it's in the D&D Beyond, and it has dice rolling enabled on it. So that's
Cool.
actually going for. Oh gosh, who is behind? Vesna.
Probably
Igihara.
He just put
that
that in.
Igihara, yeah.
We're gonna do. All right, it's going for Igihara. I think that
God.
hits.
Bring it.
All right, that is 2. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
You don't.
Okay. You take 2 bludgeoning damage and 2 piercing damage.
So 4 total.
Yes.
So they're like all around us, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiny hut. No, I'm kidding. I don't have that.
On the other side, coming for not Magic Man, but coming for Zazgor, we have the rabbit. He's gonna try to make.
Zombie
It's-
bunny.
It's actually a zombie Alamira. I don't know.
I don't know
how
what that is, but I'll go
Alamar-
for it.
Al-
I'll
It's like
roll
a
the dice.
unicorn bunny.
A 15 doesn't hit him. No
I
way.
don't know. I don't
Sure
think it
doesn't.
does. Ding.
I
Off the
was gonna
shield.
say Zazgor's tanky just like we are.
Off your
He's
really
support.
salty looking shield.
A
No,
really
it's an evil grin.
just unimpressed evil grin.
Um, who hasn't been hit? We're gonna go after Turtle.
If you want to know
again.
who hasn't been hit, what? What was the point of asking who hasn't?
I mean, you
I
haven't
don't think
been
an 11
hit.
hit.
How
If
many
I did.
creatures do we
Hold
have?
on. I want it noted that he had to find all like different types of creatures in the Monster Manual and all that because there's no zombie dogs, none of those. But for some reason
But-
they have a zombie cockatrice. That's
Yeah.
just a
That
thing.
dog choice. I don't know, man.
They don't have zombie
1,
dogs. They don't have zombie cats or anything like that. But they have a zombie cockatrice.
3, 4.
yes.
We have 5 things right now.
So that does not hit.
All right, it is now Zazgor's turn. Zazgor, release the magic.
Zazgor.
As I said before, channel divinity,
Blam.
turn undead.
Fuck
Let
'em
me
up.
read
What's
it
it do?
for you. I gotta go into actions because for some reason they don't list it under there. So, present my holy symbol. Fun. Speak my prayer. Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom save.
All right, so every one of these guys is gonna make a wisdom
Yes.
save. All right, so what happens when they?
If they
Fail.
fail the saving throw, 13, they are turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. Any turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as they can. It can't willingly move in a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions. Its only
Okay.
action it takes is the dash action to move away from me.
Oh, this is great.
The death dog failed it, so it's running away. So dog
Okay.
number 1's running away.
And this is gonna be on their turn, right? They
Yep,
run away.
The
Okay.
really scary dog's running away.
Yes, it will be on their turn, I imagine.
Perfect. I know what to play.
The kitten's
Otherwise, it
running
would be a reaction, and they can't do that.
Cat number 1's running away. The rabbit says fuck you.
Holding firm.
Holding firm.
The rabbit says,
Yeah.
"Fuck you." It's funny because he's the
The rat
closest
is
to
the
you,
one like
too.
right on you too. The chicken is the chicken shit. And the other cat, who hasn't taken a turn yet, is holding strong. He's gonna get a turn. It looks like. Okay. Any bonus action from you, Zaskor? Or
I will
movement?
use Healing Word on Mr. What's his face over there.
Mr.
Heavy.
Heavy. The
Heavy?
heal's
Yes, that
common.
one.
Zadskor, I'm glad we put our differences aside.
Don't let it go to your head.
You
I
did
won't.
something right.
It didn't give you very much, but hey, 4 is
That's
4.
something.
Because if they
Okay.
only take out about half your life, as long as you don't get crit, you'll take at least 2 more.
As long as you just don't get crit.
I'll take at least 2. You know, I will take at least 2 more hits, hopefully.
All right. It is Vesna's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go after the one near Heavy.
Appreciate it.
The dog.
The mean
Alright.
one, the bad one.
Yeah, the bad one. I'm gonna use Booming Blade on him.
Kaboom.
Oh, this is gonna f him up.
Yep. So it's a regular attack. Does a
Or
10
you
hit?
sure you want to let it run away?
Hmm?
You sure you don't want to let it run away?
Does it still have to run away even if I hit it? Like,
If it takes
No,
damage,
because-
it ends it.
It takes damage.
Gotcha.
Consider your choice there.
Gotcha.
Maybe we need to like plan which ones we want to go for. So if we hit them, they are down before their next turn.
Fair
Because
enough.
basically, you bought Zazgor. How long do they run for?
1 minute. That is 10 turns of
Yeah, so
combat.
you
I'm going
basically have like a
yeah.
minute to
We need
strategize.
to
While
well, we
with
can
which you only have to
take them
deal with
down
a
one by
rabbit
one.
and a cat.
Alright, I'm gonna take on the rabbit then. That'll be sweet.
okay.
With
You can take
Booming
the
Blade.
pressure off the caster.
Yeah. I'll take care of that. We'll see. Well,
Oh my god, I think the cat is fucked.
oh, it
Wait,
does
what?
auto damn. It's like when you get nat 20, I think they updated it, so now it will auto
Yeah,
up.
you can auto do crits.
Yep.
Nice.
And sneak attack damage.
It's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just overkilling it.
It's dead. It's
You
dead.
just
Bad
You
rabbit.
can describe your kill. You crit it.
I just pierce it through the rapier and be like, time for some rabbit stew for today.
Oh,
There.
gross. Really gross rabbits too. Alright. That thing took way too much damage.
Okay.
Any bonus? Oh, yeah, you already, I think. Anything else?
That was my action. My bonus action. I will, I guess, hide. That's it.
Alright. Hide.
It's 20 to
Do you,
hide.
you gotta, yeah. I think yeah, that's good enough.
Yep.
So you were hiding.
Yep.
Alright, Javi, your turn.
Okay. First thing, bonus action. I'm gonna use Giant's Might, so I grow from my current size into the size of
Oh,
a large
shit.
creature. First and foremost, and then and then I'm gonna. The cat's the other one who's not affected. Yeah.
Yes. And the cat isn't engaged you guys yet, but he is
Gotcha. I am going to go and take a swing at the cat.
that's good because he's right next to you and Ayuan.
Woo! Swinging him with the headsman,
Okay.
which that is 8 to hit.
Let's see. Cat dodges.
Fuck you, cat. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Any bonus action?
My bonus action was the Giant's Might.
Oh, sorry. That is a All right, so you are huge. Does that actually?
I'm
I don't know if that does any does it modify any of your attack bonuses or anything like that?
nothing like
Just-
that. The only thing that affects my actual attacks is once on each of my turns, one of my attacks with a weapon or unarmed can deal an extra 1d6
Oh, you
to
get
a
a damage
target.
bonus boost.
Yeah. That's the
Gotcha.
only thing that affects like actual attacks. Everything else is like strength saves and and checks.
It's Yom's turn.
I'm also big.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
just like saw you get turned into like a house.
Fucking big. I will be
So-
your wall.
Who? All right. So is the cat that was in front of me, or dog that was in front of me, still in front of me?
Yeah, there's two within your reach. There are 2 dogs and a kitten.
Got it. Okay.
The 2 dogs are in front, and then one cat's on one side of you. Oh, and
There's
and
3
and the
enemies
chicken,
around me.
and the chicken. Yeah, they're small, so they can co-locate in this. Space.
Most of these are going to be turned.
Yeah.
Right.
So the 2 dogs.
Yeah. Besides the cat, everything else is turned.
Yeah, the 2 dogs, the kitten, and the undead cockatrice that are all within your reach are all turned right now.
Which means you could just walk away from them. They won't even have a reaction.
Right.
The rabbit's dead, and then the cat is. You could move to like the other side and like
Yeah.
get to the cat if you wanted to.
So I'm going to hit one of them with my hammer.
One of the
Or
dogs.
actually, is there one a distance from me as well?
The cat
or-
that hasn't had
or-
a turn yet.
Okay, so the cat isn't within my melee range.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna throw my hammer because it's a returning weapon
Oh, cool.
at him.
Go for it.
16.
That hits.
Cool. Max
This is
damage.
so brutal.
Oh my god, you just caved in the cat's head. What's left of it?
Okay. So I threw my hammer, and then it comes back to me, and then to get the other 3 or whatever that
Wait,
are
do you have to
around
like
me,
say it? Do you say anything when it comes back, or does it just come
There's
back?
little pieces of like
Well, you can't say anything right now. You got a
Cat.
mask on.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, I
yeah.
could say something. You guys just won't hear it because it's
Right.
there's little pieces of
So-
cat on.
I'm going to say I'm going to say a prayer and say, in the name of Perforos, I shall end your suffering, undead creature, and I throw my hammer and kill it, and then I'm going to essentially say the rhyme. Now for the rest of you, I shall also attempt to end your suffering, and I'm going to cast Radiant Blast.
Oh my god.
Well,
Burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a con saving throw of 14.
Right.
that's a bonus action.
It's a range on that.
That's a bonus action.
Oh wow.
It's
Yeah, that's
5
an
feet,
OP
so it would hit the
cantrip
3
again.
that you said were in my range.
There's actually
Right.
4. So the chicken also.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
Because the range on that is
5 feet.
5 or.
This is interesting.
All right, so they have to make
So
a what?
if it hits them, they take radiant damage.
Yep,
Mhm.
it's a con save of 14.
All right. The death dog failed.
Death
it.
dog is taking damage.
Death dog takes damage.
It's a cantrip too, by the way.
Ooh.
The
Ooh.
mastiff saves.
Massive saves.
I'm not. Oh, no, I am. Okay.
The kitten
Kitten
fails,
takes it.
and the
Cockatrice
undead
gets hit.
cockatrice
Chicken.
takes damage. Okay, how
So-
much roll damage?
Everyone but one of the dogs, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
7 radiant to each of
All
them.
right.
It-
they're all-
So if it ever does double, yeah.
They are all taking 14 radiant damage.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I want to. So I
Yeah.
want to describe this because I like to do that. So you see Yom, essentially, so because he got attacked by the dog, he essentially like blocks it with his shield, and then he throws his hammer like at the camera, at the cat, and it comes
Camera.
back.
At the
I don't know.
camera.
Listen,
We're in the
no.
cinematic.
Listen, I'm tired, man. So
Action.
he
Sorry.
throws the hammer at the cat, and it hits and just knocks the thing, like just it's dead on impact, and then it comes back to him, and he catches it, and then Yom essentially like pounds his hammer on his shield, and that radiant blast activates.
Oh, actually, one of them does not take. Full.
Yeah, one of the dogs.
Does not take. No, I just realized I read one of them.
Hold on, they're zombies. You
More or less, yeah.
you
These
said
are
that
undead.
the
There's radiant zombies, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's a
there
lot. Of different
is.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
So the kitten explodes in like radiant damage. The chicken doesn't look happy, and one of the dogs took a noticeable amount of damage. The other one didn't seem to take as much. The one that went after Javi, the Shadow Mastiff.
Okay then.
Less than you would expect.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The other
So,
other three got
So
blasted.
whose turn is after Yam?
It is the cat that died that he just murdered and denied a turn. After
Rip.
that, it is.
Hold on, is it
Yahara.
murder? It was already dead.
You're
Hey,
exploding
undead have
kittens.
feelings too.
double
Explode-
murder.
You know what?
Don't stop. You guys. I really didn't want to do this fight to begin with. I was tempted to just walk away, but that's not what Yom would do.
That's
So,
not what y'all would do.
Mr. Whiskers, has feelings too.
oh no,
Yeah.
stop! Don't give him names. He doesn't have
Oh,
a
they
name.
have
the
names.
tooth-
That's
yeah,
what
it
they
was
No,
on
do.
the
he's zombie
tombstone.
cat. Shut up.
It was on the
Zombie
tombstone.
cat
Zombie
number
cat
one.
number two.
Oh no! And I had Yom look at the
And Sir
names too, so he
Pexalot
knows what their
seems
names
very
are.
unimpressed with you.
Yom knows
No.
what their names are. Oh no! I'm sorry. I feel bad, guys.
And
Shouldn't feel
you
bad,
just
think
about
murdered
the rest.
Slobber
Okay.
You
Chops.
killed them.
We should have
The
kept the
hammer.
Yom
undead
doesn't
hand.
feel bad. I feel bad.
We should have kept the undead hand to feed them.
Well,
Hindsight.
is that cannibalism?
It's Yara's turn.
Yeah, if a zombie eats another zombie, is it cannibalism? And better yet, if a zombie eats another like human, is that considered cannibalism? If it's
I
not
don't know,
a zombie,
man. I don't know.
like
It depends on whose rules you're using.
You'll have to interview the zombie and ask.
Mm-hmm.
How do
I
you
think
feel about
I'm
it,
okay.
zombie?
Barg.
Rarg.
Tristan, go.
All right. What's left? Is there? Did any
So-
of them die from Josh's radiant smite? I didn't-
Yes,
The kitten
actually,
did.
the kitten died.
Okay.
Mr. Whiskers.
Alright.
So essentially, I killed both cats. One with
Yes,
my
you did. In one turn,
one
you
with
murdered two cats.
my hat, and one with. Oh, don't say it like that.
Mr.
Why
Whiskers.
are you? No.
and Slobber Chops both died, like back to back.
Oh, Tristan,
I'm-
tell him to stop.
Slobber chops, as in the winged
I'm
cat
gonna
that
go
you have
ahead
in the
and shoot at the
Vanther
Shadow
mansion.
Mastiff with my
Yes.
longbow.
All right, longbow comes out.
Why is he-
Oh, you're not using haunted glaive thing.
No,
All right, what are you shooting at? There's a dog,
Shadow Mastiff.
chicken.
You are using a glaive, right?
All
Not right now. No. Now, right
Well,
now.
I
I'm
mean,
using
that is
longbow,
your-
but
that is your
my
haunted
primary
I'm losing
weapon.
my mind.
Yeah.
You gotta. Okay,
12.
it's
I'm
AC is
sorry, it's a
12.
Naginata, right? Because you read.
Tie the AC as a hit.
It's a hit. Okay, you hit. Translate
Nice.
damage.
Eh. Below
This is a-
average damage. Feels bad.
It's like. Brr.
Yeah.
It's like. Brr.
Well,
So this Shadow Mastiff is the problem, huh?
Now it's got an arrow sticking out of its freaking scruff. All right.
Let's see. Bonus action. There are none. So,
Oh, you don't have
End
anything
turn.
going on. Okay.
No,
you want
not
to
quite yet.
reposition?
At least nothing I'd planned.
So you canceled the Shadow Mastiff's runaway action. So which it is actually going to be
4.
interesting.
So basically, who else is feared or running away?
Nobody.
Oh, Rev.
Now nobody.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Brian.
I think the Shadow Mastiff was.
I mean,
Or
that
wait.
bought us a turn
I
to
think
get
it
rid
was
of
the
the other
only-
ones.
Oh no, I was mistaken. It's the Death Dog. Okay, so the Shadow Mastiff actually saved. It was gonna.
Right.
Yeah, it actually had saved. So that didn't.
So
fuck
there
up
was
anything.
no
There's no
problem
downside to
there.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's back to Aowen at the top.
All right. I've tried reason, but now the swords come out.
Murder.
I'm gonna go attack. One of the dogs.
I think the Death Dog's right in front of you, and the Shadow Mastiff's
That's
right.
good. The death dog will be a good target. Okay, so
Cute.
here we go. I'm gonna assess it. So that's a bonus action.
Crank damage on it.
Yeah, it lets me know if there's any vulnerabilities of this creature. And
I'm calling it that it has radiant vulnerability,
okay. All right.
and
They're
what
weak
else
to
does it let you
they're
know?
weak to holy magic.
What
And then
else
I'm
does
just
it
gonna
let
stab
you-
at it. Oh, it also lets me know the maximum damage it deals with natural or held weapon.
Looks like a D6 plus 2 piercing
Okay,
with some poison
here we go.
thrown on there.
Does a 13 hit it?
Yes.
All right, it takes 6.
Okay. Are you dual wielding?
That's my turn. No, because
Oh,
I
you
assessed
already
it.
bonus action.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So it is now bloodied. What counts for bloodied?
Okay.
Undead. It is now its turn.
Oh,
All right.
Doesn't seem impressed with you. Oh,
Fair. I'm not that impressed, Steve.
its eyes don't seem to work quite right and just flail badly at you with its bite. It is now the Shadow Mastiff's turn. It's still on Havi, I believe.
Fucking.
you
Unless
don't
it
want
wants to run all the way around to Ikihara.
You don't
and just
wanna
stop
bring
shooting.
Talk it, but no, I'm not gonna shit talk it again. That didn't go
Yeah.
well last time.
your health. How's your health looking right now?
I'm at
Hopefully
18.
this, I'm really
Oh.
worried. I don't want to roll too hard on this, but okay.
No,
whatever.
don't
Well,
fucking go easy on me. Fucking.
Oh my god!
That's you ain't
It
hitting
is not
shit.
going
That's
easy.
fine.
Man, these not ones. This is pretty nice.
Did he break his teeth?
I think he might have hurt himself.
You know what? I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I
Did he
know.
fucking
All
chip
right,
a
now
tooth on my
I gotta
shield?
crowdsource some. So what's an appropriate crit fail for a?
Just fucking like chips its rotten teeth on my fucking shield.
All right. So it has a attack damage reduction.
Okay.
For what it's worth. Okay, it is now. The cat's dead. The bunny's dead. It's the cock's turn.
Oh boy.
All right. Coming. Cock is not
Um,
happy with you, turtle.
For the
Hold
night,
on.
I-
3, 2, 1. Okay, you're good.
Oh, did we have to cut out the chicken?
No, I had to reset the recording because for some
Oh,
reason, if I
alright.
record longer than an hour, it just goes, "No, don't do it to
Derps.
me." Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I honestly thought he was. Time stamping when you said cock
Yeah. Right.
for monetization purposes.
Ow.
Mm,
You
No, I'm just gonna take Mikko
man.
just saying that one word and put it on a soundboard.
on
no,
the
shoot.
Yeah, just have Mikko going cock.
The
on a
undead
soundboard.
cockatrice
Josh doing it too.
just ripped you
No,
open.
Brian.
I already have
Already
Josh
has
with
his-
weight.
Yeah, wait. Brian made
Yeah.
a song of me saying "wait."
Sure did.
It's
14
not a joke.
piercing
It's on
damage to
YouTube.
you. Yeah.
To me?
No.
Yeah, that cock just went bananas on you.
It's a cock? It's a Shadow
Bananas.
Mastiff.
You did roll the
Oh,
Shadow Mastiff for some
Oh my
reason.
gosh. Let me see. I did, didn't I? Why did that? That's so weird. So, oh my god, it doesn't
So I
always...
would argue that, because does he have a different to hit and a different damage modifier? Because if he does, I'm going to argue
Let me see if he does.
we should boycott what just happened.
He probably
Yeah,
has different
I
damage.
clicked on the cockatrice, but it didn't update it.
Mhm.
So I was looking at the wrong stat block, and I'm looking at the bottom of it instead of the names.
Is it the same? If it's the same modifier, I can use protection to impose disadvantage.
Dave's gonna use
Alright, so
his
we're
protection
just
on the
gonna reroll.
cock.
Okay.
You
Oop,
reroll.
missed.
Using his protection on me. What? Why the? What's
Nah,
wrong
he
with
said he
all
was
of
gonna
you?
reroll anyways. So
Alright.
it didn't matter.
Yep, didn't hit. Didn't hit. Fails to connect.
Oh, it does fail.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's because you have the shield now.
I know. It would have hit
It
prior.
would have hit. It is now.
It would
Brian's
have,
turn.
in fact, hit.
Sounds
Be
good.
clear, because you decided to reroll
Let's
anyways. I still
go.
have my reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, you still have your reaction.
Cool. Perfect.
Do you have to choose to use that before or after the hit?
It just says while wearing a shield and a creature you can see attack any creature that you can see that attacks within 5 feet of you, or that attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to pose disadvantage on the attack roll. It has no indication on when I'm allowed to use that.
You would have to use that. So yeah. You
I would have
used
to
it.
decide to use that beforehand.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, well
Okay.
we know that for the
So-
future now.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess technically speaking, that would be counted as a burned, as if you had burned it. So
Fine,
just-
I don't have a reaction this turn.
you just don't have a reaction this round. Okay. Sazgor?
What's still standing?
The cockatrice and the 2 dogs.
One of them was bloodied, yeah.
Yes, the death dog, which is on
Eowyn.
Awen.
Is there anything on me specifically?
No.
No.
You had the bunny on you and
You
it's
had the
dead.
bunny on you, and that's dead.
Vesta took care of that for you, so you don't have to worry.
Ding dong. Death knell. Point my
You
finger
better take
forward.
care of
You
that
get that
cock.
little bell that rings behind me. The target,
You
which is the bloodied
Death
opponent.
dog.
Yes. Will need to
Gotcha.
make a wisdom save of 13 or take necrotic damage.
And it fails.
Hmm.
How much is
Even-
healed for? I mean, what?
Roll damage.
Necrotic death.
Shall be 7.
Okay. Yeah, D12s
Because he's wounded.
of damage. The death dog's not looking good.
Good, good.
Alright,
And
anything else on
bonus
your turn?
action. What do I got for options? Sure, I'll use hidden step. I'm gonna go invisible. Bye.
Woof.
Well,
Oof.
Zazgor's vanished.
Okay, Vesna, your turn.
You're hidden, so you get like sneak attack, right?
Yes, I am a rogue.
What? Okay.
Huh? You were like a fucking mage. The fuck?
No, he's a
Fair.
No,
multi-class.
Yeah, I'm a
He's
a
cleric
multi-class old
druid
man
rogue.
slash
Like,
rogue.
come on.
He's an
Yeah.
old man / rogue. Those are your
Old
classes.
man / rogue. The old man class man. Alright, I'm gonna go and so I guess I'll take care of the death dog?
Gonna try to finish off that death dog.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, you can attack with advantage because you are
Hidden.
attacking from hidden.
Well, not 20 on the again.
Bananas. All right.
Ace it.
Bananas.
Oh God. It's dead. It died.
Gloriously.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
just
you
go
can, You
in.
can describe your crit.
Yeah, basically I
Yes,
go
no,
in
did in fact murderize a dog.
and put as it like
Luke's words, not mine.
holding its like jaw out and trying to attack and all that stuff. I put my rapier in, just jab it through, just drew all the way through his throat and come out of it.
My God.
Just spit roasted
Oh.
it with the rapier.
Yeah, literally. Oh my God.
Okay.
All right, it's in the perfect position to string up over a fire. Zombie dogs for dinner, everybody.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I prepare the campfire?
Alright, Death Dog is no
Zesco's
more.
already on it. He's like, "Fuck yeah."
Javi, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna attempt to actually use at least disengage to
sorry.
get back. Yeah, or hidden.
Yeah.
Sorry, hidden again.
You're gonna hide again.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's go.
roll-
Hide.
Roll your hide.
Boop. 26.
Oh yeah, hidden.
Mm.
In fact, nobody can see you.
Mhm. Okay. What all is left?
There is the really mean dog that's been on you, and
Yeah.
half a chicken.
And
Half
half
a
a chicken.
chicken.
Okay.
Good to know. I am going to go ahead and take a swing at the dog, then I suppose.
All right, Shadow Master.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
bring
going to be 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So that's going to do
Give them the
7
damage.
damage, and then I'm going to add the 1d6 from Giant Smite on top of that.
Yeah.
So that's 2 additional.
All right, 9.
9.
Then, if I didn't kill it, I'm gonna fucking left hook its ass.
It is now bloodied.
Yeah, and it's about to get a fucking fist. What the fuck?
Fist.
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
All right.
Not getting it. It's not
Kind of
getting
love
a
tap
fist.
it. Like. All right.
Yeah, so that's that, I suppose. That's my turn.
Yum. It's up to you, Yum.
Right, Thor. Hit it.
There it is.
Catricide.
Yeah. You said the thing's bloodied already?
It is now bloodied. So
I throw
both the
hammer. Wow.
Throw ham.
That
You got the
hits.
chicken on you too. Don't forget.
Oh.
Nice
They're
hit.
Wait,
both-
is it?
both
Hold
looking
on.
pretty
Is
rough.
it? How are they? Is it within melee range of me, or did I throw that hammer?
They're both within melee range of you.
Okay,
Both
so I'm just gonna
55.
try and hit it. That's fine.
All right, Shadow Mastiff.
Oh. No, I'll do the chicken because that everyone else is attacking the mastiff, so I wouldn't prioritize that.
All right, 5
I
damage.
did
to
5
chicken.
damage. 5 bludgeoning. Yep.
Anything else on that?
You want to do? Can you do your cantrip radiant thing again?
I can, and I'm going to. They have to make a con
What kind
save.
of save do they have to make?
Con
14
save.
con, or they take 7 radiant.
Nope.
All right, Shadow
7
Mastiff.
more radiant to the
fails it.
cockatrice.
Which one did I roll for?
The cockatrice.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
God, this doesn't switch back and forth like as fast as I'm trying to click buttons. Ooh, and
Ooh,
Shadow
got 'em
Mastiff
both.
fails it.
For 7 radiant.
Which doubles to 14.
Cockatrice explodes,
Explosion!
and the Shadow Mastiff does not. It's, but it
Man,
does
that's one tanky dog.
start
Yeah,
sizzling.
that thing better be fucking pathetically weak at this point.
It is not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like little. It's like shadowy skin is like starting to like
I almost feel bad.
evaporate.
Getting out of its misery.
It is up to you, Ikara.
All right,
Finish
Oh
it.
no!
finish him.
You gonna
Finish
you gonna
him.
break out your other weapon now for finisher? Oh no,
Continued
longbow again.
Put another arrow in it. Roll damage.
You fucking
Launch
non-blow that
web
bitch.
tab.
Ooh, quite a good one.
It, for a moment, doesn't seem like it's gonna fall, and then slumps over.
Nice.
Victory!
Yay.
Rest of the flag. Is it,
Great
I'm
it
glad
minds
we
think
had
alike.
8
I'm
HP
glad we
left.
had I'm glad we had the same thought there, T.
It had exactly 8 HP left.
All right.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
it's time for some surgery. I'm gonna like tear open one of the death dog and look inside of it.
Roll
What is
investigation.
wrong with you?
Man, I thought I was crazy.
I was so
Tear
hold on,
its innards
hold
out.
on, hold on. Awen,
it-
is there like any
Yes?
hesitation, any like surgical precision, or do you just like take
Which-
the thing and like rip open its chest
Which
cavity?
one? I need.
Like
I-
what
Hold
is?
on,
I have to know
Death
for
dog.
role playing purposes.
As
death
he
dog.
goes to attempt
There's
to
like
try
no
to
hesitation.
mutilate this dog, Ikahara is gonna speak up and say, "I would appreciate if you would not. These were, pets of my childhood friend. I'd rather you not mutilate them further than they already are."
I'm also going to since he just
A
said
little
no hesitation, he
disappointed,
just
but
fucking
yeah, it was no hesitation. But
Okay.
yeah,
you already
when you
had the
speak up,
knives
I'm like,
out.
the knives were coming out, and then I just look over, I'm like, okay. I put them away, and I just study it from the outside.
I
do you
am,
actually end up ripping it open, or did you
Thank you,
did
I
he stop you
appreciate
before
it.
you did that?
I was going to, but
I
when
you
I was
didn't,
interrupted,
okay.
I just
going to,
Basically, if you had ripped it the fuck open, I would have made a con save to see if Yom fucking gags at just the thought of you ripping open its
Yeah.
chest cavity.
I am gonna try and sleight of hand the undead cockatrice into my backpack.
Also,
I have
dude.
advantage on sleight of hand rolls, by the way.
you have -1.
14.
Um. Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay.
I would like
Listen.
to roll a perception check with
Why do you have
advantage
advantage
because
on those on sleight of hand checks? Do you really?
Zaz has, I do because of Rune Carver.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Man.
You managed to slip the cock in your bag.
Don't say it
well,
like that.
that's what we like to hear.
Yom knows. Yom better
Embrace
keep his
what you
fucking
have
mouth shut.
done. You have
See what
slipped
you've
the
done.
cock
See
in
what
your
you've
bag.
made me do. Jesus.
Look
Listen.
at what you made him say.
Zazgor
So,
doesn't know,
you-
Vesta doesn't know, Yom knows, but Yom better keep his fucking mouth
Is
shut.
there any of them that are CR0? By chance?
I
The
hope you
the bunny
know,
rabbit.
Dave.
Yeah.
Corpses smell.
and slobber
Bad.
chops.
was
Yeah.
gonna say if we don't see you take this thing, we're going to smell it.
You're gonna smell
Soon-
something.
I'm
sooner
glad
or
that
later,
Brian said it
and
because I
probably
was
smell
literally about to
something
say that.
eventually.
I think the rabbit's name is Cube,
That's
Cube?
cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
And
Oh,
and
I'm
the
gonna-
cat's name is slobber chops.
I'm gonna like she's like curious about it, and so she would touch her finger on it accidentally
I
on the
look
rabbit,
over to Zazgor. Why do you think they are alive?
and it
or
caused diabolism by
Somewhat
accident.
alive.
Why they came
Just
back?
accidentally resurrected.
Yep.
Which one?
I mean,
A rabbit.
isn't this normally the work of a necromancer? But I don't see a necromancer.
As you say the word
here.
necromancer, the bunny rabbit comes kicking back to some semblance of herky jerky undead life in your
Oh,
happy little
I
rose.
shouldn't have said
hand.
that.
Oh jeez! I throw it out, like throwing it out of a freaking tree, and like throw the bunny at it over there, smashing it.
Buddy
Okay.
smashes on. Well, I need. Yeah. Make a strength roll.
Okay.
Roll strength. I just.
Sure. Well, she is pretty strong at this situation.
All right, the buddy smashes on a tree. Good job. Any questions?
You know, that rabbit was
Nope.
probably trying to lead us to a very special hole. for all of
got
us
a
to go to a
cockatrice
very
now.
wonderful
Or maybe it
land.
was going to lead us to the necromancer.
I don't know, but whatever had happened, it sort of like came back to life. So
It's undead. It can't be alive. It will never be alive. Reanimated,
Fair
yes.
we'll start.
Alive?
Thank
No.
you for being
Awen's
specific.
investigation of the death dog reveals that it was perfectly skewered right down like its entire body.
Of course it was.
Great.
So I'm gonna leave. Yam's gonna start walking.
Yeah, let's get moving, boys.
I'm done with this.
All right.
I will mention
Let's
to the
get moving.
party as we're walking away. Even though we're leaving here, if we're getting closer to the crypt, be ready for undead. I can only say
Yeah.
Right.
This was
Yep.
kind of like
Well,
the
That's
that-
Captain Obvious, but sure.
well, it is now. This is kind of a what do you call it? Foreshadowing? Yeah, there. That's the word. All right.
Okay.
What time is it? I need to take a 5-minute, 10-minute. We'll say 10-minute break. Or where are we at? Where are we at for time? Time Lord.
We're an hour from
Hour from 10.
Okay.
Hour, so
Yeah. So
Honestly, if you want to give your voice a break, Mikko, I am not opposed to just ending it a little early here if you're feeling
I should be okay.
that's your call with your voice. Okay.
I think I'm okay.
As long as you're good,
I'm
buddy.
feeling a little bit. Yeah. So I haven't had to do too much yelling or talking.
Yeah.
so I guess I'll
Oh.
we take a.
So now that we've killed childhood pets, do we get a level up?
You
Oh my
have
god.
now a deep sense of
Oh yeah, I have to add
uncertainty.
undead cockatrice to my inventory.
Yeah, that's as your
Jesus
song.
Christ.
So
Is there any value in that cockatrice?
It's gonna be an intimidation factor when we get back and I drop it on the dude's desk.
Hey, Mikko, was there any value in that charred horse meat you got in the first campaign we ever played together?
High value. Yeah.
High
Okay
value.
then.
Listen,
There's
I
your
had like
answer.
7 fingers by the end of that
It's
campaign.
probably
I think
good that-
it makes sense.
Probably
No,
good that
wrong campaign.
Different campaign.
cockatrice never
Different
connected
campaign.
with a hit.
This
It's-
was
Yeah.
my Leonthorn
Yeah,
Mikko's Kilroy
actually.
campaign.
That was the CC
Mine's
enemy.
the Fandolin.
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I'll redo this. So like, it only does 1d4 plus 1 piercing damage, but then you got to make a DC 11 con save or be magically petrified.
Forever or until something.
Until you get to make a save. You keep making that save at the end of each of your turns.
All right, but we are. Whenever we come back from break, we are quote continuing down the path.
Yeah.
In the same
Okay.
order as last time, I assume as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're going down the path.
Forgot. Actually, it's a 24-hour petrification.
You
if
see.
fail it twice.
I need more 24-hour petrification in my life.
So I'm gonna.
So- I heard a thing. I was told something the other day. You can
Alright.
take any
I'm AFK for like 5
spell.
minutes.
You can take
Same.
almost any spell name in like 5e, and it makes an awesome band name.
and
Any official spell.
Honestly, I don't know if I'd go to see Tasha's Hideous Laughter in concert. I'm gonna be honest.
Band name.
Yeah, I
Might be.
don't
Who
think
wouldn't
I'd
want to
see them
go
in
see
concert.
Dissonant Whispers? Like,
But you said any spell. Like I said, I don't
did
think
say
I'd go
any
see
spell.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter in concert.
Yeah.
yeah. No.
but still, whether
Maybe
you like
animal
it or not,
friendship. How about detect
Listen.
magic? Entangle?
Yeah.
Guiding
locate
bolt.
animal or plants.
Healing word. Sleep.
Guiding bolt, healing word, sleep. Yeah.
Is it
Right.
like,
I haven't heard one that doesn't make a decent band name yet. So
Guiding
Locate
Bolt
animals
and
or
Healing
plants.
Word are like absolutely
Locate.
like Christian rock bands.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about see invisibility?
That
Again.
maybe not as
And
much.
then
I
they're
don't
gonna
know
have
if
a
I-
sister
I-
band see greater invisibility.
I don't know, man.
guys, we live in a world
Yes.
We live in a society. No, we live in
I
a
swear to
world.
God.
We live in a world where there can be a band called Blink 182, which is just like the dumbest and most nonsensical thing they could name their band, and it works. So
Gosh, there are weirder band names in the world. What are you on about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. No
right,
offense.
exactly.
Giant insect.
Anyway.
So
So I would
anyway,
spend time.
Chuck, Chuck's trying to change the subject.
Let him.
I would.
He's uncomfortable with your conversation.
I'm uncomfortable with his lack of conversation.
Heroes Feast.
That sounds like a Nordic Viking rock band,
Yeah.
like Brothers of Metal.
Yeah.
Could also take like any clan from like the Fallout franchise.
My favorite band is the Society of Dave. The
The
Super
town of
Idiots.
people all named Dave.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Or they all exactly look like you?
Is that what it? No, that's an actual thing. There's like a town
Oh.
of people all named the same thing. I don't remember if it's Dave or not. That just it made the most
Okay.
sense to me.
I just remember the Timmy Turner situation where he wished everybody to be looking the same, and man, that thing
Yeah.
freaked me out.
He can't be ugly if everyone looks like him. I remember that as well. It was a great episode.
Now I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious what it is.
Dave's curious, all right.
By the way, because of just this discovering magic, she's gonna look at for his Asgore for some advice. FYI.
Okay, do you say anything, or do you just look at me weirdly and I just go, yes?
All right.
Fair enough.
I have to go AFK for just a moment.
Alright, I guess we'll do the scene then. You can just see, like, basically Vesta's looking at her hand and all that, just playing with it, trying to spew things. So she's like, and she looks back at you, like, and says, what happens if, things start spewing out of your hands all of a sudden? Like, do you know anything about that? Is that
You have
something
to
that
be a
happens?
little more specific. Is it viscous? Is it visceral? Is it...
Explosions? Or pew?
So you're excreting explosions.
Something
is it of
like
magical
that.
property, or is it something that you gained that gave you said property?
It's something magical. I never experienced something like this before. As you probably might have realized, did you see the scene with the amulet? I think you saw that scene, right? With the amulet that exploded, right?
Where he took Josh's amulet and destroyed it with a firebolt or whatever.
I believe so.
Yes,
pretty
it was.
sure
It
that
was.
was
It
all
was.
there.
It was in the dungeon room where we
Yeah.
found friend
Yeah.
Ikahara's friend.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, let's just say,
And Asgore said, "Remember the last time you walked out didn't end well for anyone." And it's like, yeah, I know. Just going out the door.
Okay,
Yep.
it was that one. Yeah.
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 Okay. So when she looks at what? Let's just say that that amulet wasn't supposed to melt, but I didn't realize I had such.
So it made you a host. That's simple enough.
What?
You can probably
Oh.
think of it as a symbiotic relationship as of now. Just think of it as
Symbiotic.
it needs you, you need it. Keep it as
Hey,
simple as
Best,
that.
I have a ring you could have a symbiotic relationship with.
Hold on. Is this an out loud conversation?
Probably.
Yes.
She's probably whispering and I would match her tone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not actively trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would also like it noted that Vesna was right behind Yam in the marching order. So does that has she
not wise enough.
moved back, or is she just like where she is? She's just turned around, looking
She-
as Asgore, trying
she,
to keep her voice low.
She goes back to Zasgore and tries to whisper, and she's not wise enough knowing that you're behind her because she has no wisdom or awareness.
So since
Yeah.
Zazgor isn't really keeping the convo a secret, I'm gonna say that I hear this. Is that reasonable?
Okay.
I'd say, I mean, you could do like a perception check, maybe.
Penis.
If
Yeah, but
Vespa's
he's-
actively trying to hide it, even if
Yeah.
Zaz isn't, I think
Yeah.
I
it
would
should be
match
a check you have
her.
to make.
I
So-
would match her tone. So if she
Okay.
was whispering to me, I'd be whispering back.
Are
Yeah.
you whispering, Chuck?
Yeah. She's just
Okay.
curious right now. That's why. About the
So
situation.
hold on, I'm curious as a player now. So when you melted the amulet, you got like a symbiotic bullshit with it? Is that what I'm understanding?
That's what
Just
I'm
player
asking,
assuming
not-
personally, only because of what he's been saying so far.
Mm-hmm.
Because to my knowledge, what it sounds like to Chuck is when he broke it, it either A, cursed him, being linked to him, or B, became a part of him, such as I'm trying to link it to
Well-
a parasite.
Anyway.
Vesna started eating the cat food before that.
What you get for
Because-
fucking with the
because
ring
I
that told you not
asked-
to fuck with?
Because that's why I asked.
No,
I was
no, no,
just
no.
like, was
It
it
was-
something you picked
Oh my
up?
god, I'm sorry.
So,
It was
so
the amulet. The
Tristan-
Anyway,
ring was a
he
ring
goes-
of diarrhea.
She basically
Yeah.
looks at you. Let's just keep going. So she basically looks at you again.
No,
It's like,
no. Okay.
well, I don't think the amulet did anything to me, but something like that may have. We'll see.
So let's
So,
keep
no,
it under
so, hold on.
wraps for now.
Javi.
Yeah.
Think of this as a moment to discover what it is. If it ends up getting worse or painful, you find me immediately.
Fair enough, Asgore.
But if
So-
it's a power granted, I say use it.
All right. So
Duly
Dave,
noted. As she said, "Well, oh man, thank you for the advice. You're always welcome in my books of understanding things." So, as you also
I'm
go.
keeping you guys alive. You make wonderful meat shields.
Dave, there was. So Tristan is partially right. So there was another ring, not just the diarrhea ring. The dominate person ring was.
Yeah,
a
I
thing,
have that.
You recall? Yes. So,
I'm attuned
but
to it.
the Tristan specifically what we're talking about is way before like the shelter or even like the scarecrow bullshit and all that and the tree stuff.
Yeah.
I found, if you recall, an amulet on a dead body, and I kind of took it. Yom did. It was on like a guard, like a knight almost.
Who had armor
um,
with
like
gauntlets?
yeah.
He had
But I didn't
gauntlets?
think I would have needed them at that time. Shut up. Anyway, so I took that off, and then Vesna pickpocketed it from me.
Mhm.
And then exploded it with a firebolt.
And then
Mhm.
when I asked her for it back,
Yeah.
angrily because it obviously Yom had something like
It
some
w- it was
history with that
taken.
amulet.
Yeah.
When I asked
Return
for it back, and I did so rather
conversation.
forcefully, he intentionally he intentionally was like, "Oops," and destroyed it.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
That's the amulet we're referring to.
Yeah.
We have found 3
This
pieces of
fountain.
jewelry: a diarrhea ring, a dominate person ring, and whatever the fuck that amulet was.
Okay. That's basically all I needed. Sorry, Mikko, if I took time. It was just.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
fine.
so
That was good.
yeah,
All right.
so we are marching down the road.
So you continue down the road. Same marching order?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Seems to work for everybody. At the as you enter the woods and leave the orchard behind you, almost just out of sight. Let's see who can roll. Anybody with a passive perception above a gosh, what do I need? 15 or 15 or higher will do.
I have a 15.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Got that. Abby and Eowyn, you notice a wooden cottage nestled at the edge of the woods. away
Ooh, a
from the path.
house.
Wait.
As nice as a rest sounds, I don't like the idea of resting in a cabin in the middle of an potentially undead infested woods. I think we
Cabin in
should.
the Woods is a
Fine.
great place to stop, obviously,
I
based on
think
its
we
name.
should keep moving to
Literally
these
the
attic
name of a horror
homes.
movie.
I'm gonna put my hand on.
decide if you guys are
If I'm next
metagaming
to
or
him,
not.
if I'm next to him, I put my hand on Javi's shoulder and I'm gonna say, where I come from, there's a tale about a witch in a cauldron who cooks children. She lives in a cabin just like that. I agree.
I think we should
You
keep
talking
going.
about
and
my aunt?
I think there's could be some good opportunities. You never know.
Well,
For
if it's the
Friday,
party,
if
if
your
it's the
aunt is the
party's
witch
wish
from
to keep
Hansel and
going,
Gretel,
if it's the
I
party's
will-
wish to keep going, I won't interfere.
I will let the party decide what they would like to do. I would like to keep moving though.
You may need somewhere to rest. Guesses.
Ikahara does not require.
Heavy does,
Well-
but I don't want.
Heavy is the only one who really is hurt.
You look pretty beat up though, Heavy.
Yeah, I don't. Also, I'd rather camp out in the open. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
You could just take.
I guess we're gonna carry on.
All right. So put it this way. So you can either explore the cabin, or we have to close for the night because the cabin's the only thing I'll be able to get to. And there isn't any combat unless you guys decide to start like casting spells at each other.
well, now that you mention it,
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna cast Facepalm.
Okay.
Oh my god, now everything knows where we are.
So, hey Mikko,
Ikahara is not interested in sidetracks or distraction. At
Well,
least
yeah.
Ikahara character-wise.
So
Curiosity.
Mikko,
Mhm.
I say, because we can't get to any major like plot plays or anything like that, why don't
Mhm.
we do what Javi said? We move up, we go down the road, we set up a camp, and we have some a little bit of role play to end sesh, just around the campfire,
Okay.
etc. At sunset. I'm
Let's
down
go.
for that.
Still middle of the night here.
Okay,
Is it middle of the night or is it like just before
Dusk.
bed?
It's like
I would say
Well-
dusk. I'm down for dusk. Because we don't want to wake up from our long rest to do it. Right.
roll survival to see if you can tell what time it is.
Ooh, I got
Anybody?
this.
that
Nope.
cares to go.
I have some idea what time it might be.
Oh, I have an inkling. It's 3 o'clock.
It's dark. It's dark.
I mean-
clock.
3 o'clock.
Awen, yeah, Vesna, yeah, it's dark.
Mhm.
Awen's pretty sure it's like going by the position of the moon. You would say it's middle of the night, obviously, but like actually like midnight.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
your
yeah.
inter-
If we rest here, it should be the morning when we wake up.
but your internal clock seems. You feel like more time has passed than that.
Either you're tired or disoriented.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
Possibly
since we were in the orchard hall, everything's a little bit unclear, but yeah, it seems like it's about midnight.
Well, let's set up some camp.
All right.
All right.
Camping in the woods.
Describe a campsite in the woods that you would be targeting. Like, what kind of a...
What's the area look like?
I've
Is
got
it-
some reference art for you possibly here.
I would personally like it to be semi-open, not completely.
I was gonna say
surrounded by
probably
Yeah.
like. Okay.
That's the
so
cottage.
yeah, I'm gonna say.
That's the
Yeah,
cottage, so
definitely
we
not
can
going in
get an
that.
idea of what the general area looks like around.
So yeah, it looks like. So I say we find like a flatter area, just like like an opening in the trees or something, and we just set up, and then, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see why
So-
in that forest there wouldn't be an area similar to the pet cemetery one, minus the cemetery part. Just saying.
So if we just move down that like
Oh,
half
also
mile from
this
the
cabin,
cottage
the cabin, there was
cabin.
had some comfortable separation from the late unpleasantness. And
Yeah. The cabin looks like it's got its own set of unpleasantness to deal with, though. So
this whole
Yeah.
island feels that way. You can't
Yeah.
judge it.
Yeah.
Everything here is gonna have that horrible.
but I have a general idea of the unpleasantness outside. It's like undead. I'm okay with that. I don't know what the cabin's unpleasantness is, and I'm gonna have to deal with that.
So Mikko,
Yeah.
I say we do.
Yep.
Can we find like just
We
an
can find.
opening
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what we're
trees?
gonna work on. All right. So,
okay.
are you gonna? How far from the trail are you gonna be searching? Who's searching? And how? What's your criteria? What are you looking for like?
I imagine we're just looking for an open kind of area,
Flat.
like an opening, flat.
But preferably
probably
not a
not
whole. I
too
don't
far.
want.
One at a time, guys.
Yeah.
Go with
Okay.
heavy first here.
Okay. He said go with Javi first. Javi.
Yeah. Yeah. So just like an open area, not too far from the path, flat.
50 feet, like within 50, 10 feet, 50 feet,
I mean, within 50 feet. 50 feet isn't
Within 50
ridiculously
feet's
far.
Reasonable.
or just as far as you can go without losing sight of the trail.
Yeah.
As long as we can
All
see
right.
the trail, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to say I would like it to have an open canopy. Like I would not like a whole. Like there can be some tree cover. I would like to have
All right.
open.
Who's doing the searching?
I would.
Those with dark vision.
Exactly
I'll look
what I said I
around.
would search.
Those with
I
dark
can-
you guys
vision
are supposed to have
probably should stick to
I
trail.
keep forgetting the dark vision thing because we started where you all had dark vision, but then like it's not always all the time. It's supposed to be for an hour, like once per long rest. Is that correct?
No.
Who?
Yeah, it's one per long rest.
All right.
Anyway,
So we'll
3 willing creatures who don't have dark vision now have dark vision for an hour. You're welcome.
we'll say that you
Okay.
we'll say you use that during the previous encounters. Just call it retconned. Right.
Sure.
Okay.
But now it's worn off.
So we can all search.
You can all search.
All right. I'm
But
gonna.
you'd have to use a light source for the people that don't naturally have dark vision.
Oh, good. I'll use a torch.
I'm going to do a one-on-one with Yam then.
Yam is
What?
searching.
We're
'cause
searching.
Yam has
searching.
dark vision.
Yeah, I'm
so-
searching with you.
Okay. All right. So the
There's that guy.
folks. All right. Are you Is this a single party search? Or are you guys searching separately?
Oh, it's separately then. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
She can have one-on-one around the campfire, I guess.
Yeah, one-on-one. The
Since
campfire.
Since we're
there we
staying within
Yeah.
sight of the path, we don't really need to split up.
go. Okay.
Right. We can all
Okay.
just kind of fan
I'm
out
just
from the
asking-
path, just within
Yeah.
sight.
I'm just asking because I want to know who to ask for rolls from.
Yeah, I'll be searching out.
Is
on
there
my
anyone
own.
who's not searching for a spot? That's the better.
Separately.
That's the easier question.
We do it frickin' army style, 60 feet apart, just in a line.
Yes,
walking
literally.
across.
I think that's probably literally what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Mm,
Can keep one section of group of us within sight of the other grouping of us by those that have dark vision, and we continue onward
So-
in a
yeah.
So the
line.
ones that don't have
parallel.
dark vision buddy up with somebody that does.
I think that's a good plan. People that
Who
don't.
Who doesn't have
partner with
dark
you.
vision? Who does not have
gonna
dark vision?
be on her
I don't.
own, I guess. you'd say.
I don't.
Bobby doesn't.
So, Javi, come with me. I have
Yeah.
a torch.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay, that works.
Didn't Zaz redo his thing to give people dark
No,
vision?
I only get
No.
it once, and he's retconning it because we apparently fought at nighttime, so you guys would have had disadvantage on any attack you made.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, well then,
So it's
you
one
have a
off.
torch, so let's go.
All right.
I'll
So
be on
I
my
hear
own.
there's 3 search parties. I hear, right?
Yep.
All right. Each
Yeah.
one of you parties make a roll.
Survival.
I mean,
and
I'll roll.
Pick whoever has the highest.
Survival.
I have +5 to survival. so-
Minus
I
1.
have 7.
Oh, if you have
All
7,
right,
you do it.
so-
I'm by myself, so.
I'm also by myself, I think.
I'm all by myself.
Hey, 21. Let's go.
All right.
I'm by myself, but I have a
Okay.
net 20 for some reason.
You actually
Nat
found
20 minus 1.
I know.
So you actually find 2 locations that seem like perfectly good candidates.
Okay.
All right, describe the pros and cons of one versus
Let me try.
the other.
I'm trying to think of a way to do that. One of them is in like a hollow below a bluff.
Okay,
So it's
so we'd
hidden,
have like rain cover
hidden,
kind of.
hidden
Yeah.
from
Okay.
the from one side and have some cover.
Right.
The other is sort of an open clearing under the moon. Um,
I like the
with,
open clearing.
you know, sky view and hard to see into or out of the undergrowth.
So one,
Which
so
can be good.
basically, essentially, we either are blocked on one side with the bluff,
Yep.
but we have, you know, like weather shelter essentially, or we're just kind of sleeping bag on the ground
Yep.
around a
In
campfire
an open clearing,
in
but
an
you
open
can't
clearing.
see in. It's difficult to see into or out of the woods.
Too far from the tree line, yeah. But we probably have more light than around the bluff as well, natural moonlight
You
and
have
stuff.
natural moonlight.
Yeah, but
So-
you have dark vision. A lot of us already.
Right, that
so.
too. All right, we can do the open clearing. I'm down for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
So I
Who's
say
got
we
camp-
set up like our little lean-tos. We set up our campfire in the middle.
Who's got an actual tent?
Ha.
I have an actual tent.
Okay.
People have actual tents?
Yes.
What?
In your inventories.
Hey, thank you, Tristan.
All right. So basically, I think. All right. There's
And I
two
got a
tents in the
bedroll and a
party.
blanket, but
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Why don't I have a bedroll and a blanket or any of that stuff?
Because your inventory's been jacked since day one. You said
My
you wanted to
Why?
talk
inventory
to me
has-
about it.
is
You said
destroyed.
you said it was fine. I was like, okay.
No. When did I say anything was fine?
It was like 9 months ago at least. Maybe actually longer.
I mean, when was I asked? I didn't. So first off,
This
I
was
wasn't
like-
led to believe anything could be wrong.
You didn't have
First
much
off-
going, but it made sense because you're like, okay, I'm an escaped slave. You don't have shit, so I'm like, yeah, okay, this makes sense.
Right.
But you told me you were satisfied with your inventory. I guess is what mattered.
I didn't. Yeah, but I figured you asking was just like a checkup, like, all right, Josh, you good? All right, everyone, we good? Start, etc.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were asking me
basically
because
was.
you knew something was off.
Well,
Like you
I
should have
didn't.
specified that you thought something was off.
I didn't. I thought
I
you
had
were
no reason to
rocking
think.
rocking out the low,
That it-
the low carrying capacity.
I'm going to see.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I can sleep in my turtle. No, I can sleep in my shell. That's right. I'm
I
a
going
turtle.
actually, I was
hear me
considering
out.
that might be a
Hear me
possibility.
out.
Mikko,
I'm
is
going
that a
to
possibility?
Take out
Yeah, it
my
is.
second bedroll and
Oh.
hand it to him.
Second bedroll.
I have two. Because for
I don't know.
some reason, I had this inkling.
That this would be an issue.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
sleep
I
up
mean,
on a
to be
tree.
fair, I also am like making a big deal of this. I'm a turtle. I think literally in the like description of turtles, it says a lot of them like live in their shells. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think your character has any problem, but like
No.
your inventory.
so
might-
Zasgor's gonna try and hand me the bedroll, and I'm just gonna
Mhm.
kind of I'm going to thank him, but I'm going to wave my hand, like bow as thank you, and
Do
I'm
it-
gonna wave my hand as no, I'm good.
I guess I built a fire.
So now, hold on. Will he have any issue doing that, considering his current form is not?
he just appears
His-
to be
his
still
form is
curling into
an
the fetal
illusion.
position.
Right,
it-
it's an
is that-
illusion.
okay.
He just assumes
yeah.
the fetal position.
It's
in the- in, like,
essentially a
clearing.
permanent disguise self spell.
Okay. I
So
didn't know
while
how
I'm
that worked.
mechanically in my shell, it looks like to you guys like I'm just assuming a fetal
no.
position.
Gotcha.
I'll
That
be.
works.
All right, I'm feeding my buddy Johan, and we're
So-
chilling out by the campfire.
So, hey Mikko,
Mhm.
as the campfire gets going and stuff, I'm going to absorb, like, get myself into my shell, which just looks like a fetal position. And in my shell, I'm gonna take out my notebook and start writing,
All right, cool.
just recording
So-
everything.
Those who
that's
wish
happening.
to listen, I suppose it is about time I come forward with information that could be useful. I think of it as a peace offering to gain some of your trust. Obviously,
I'm
blue
going to
falcons.
say, at least first off, you seem to like to do a lot of peace offerings, as if you're doing things wrong.
Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but I know in the business, information is. I like to keep it held close to myself. I think of it less as a peace offering and more as I want you to trust me.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
well. Let's just hear what the man has to
Tom
say.
doesn't leave his show, but he stops writing for a
Mhm.
moment to listen.
Very obviously, the Blue Falcons and me have some history. I'm going to refrain from commenting on that, and maybe provide some information that'll help us when we finally decide to make our exodus from this town. I've learned from a close source that Blue Falcons may have been robbed by someone. Wasn't me. I can guarantee you that. But they do believe one of us did it. And they're not going to let us leave this town without finding it out. They've got a boat upriver. And I can guarantee to leave this town in any kind of peaceful fashion, we're going to need some horses or a wagon of some kind to outrun them. I can also see about chartering a boat, but then we have to go downriver for sure, because if we go upriver, we're going to get spotted.
Okay.
I also can guarantee the marshal, however neutral he may be with us, if the key is going against the Blue Falcons, he will be on our side.
Well, that's good to hear.
Whether or not he will provide help for us leaving town, I wouldn't imagine it. But if we want to go against them, he could probably do that. Another idea is we could always convince him into helping us steal their boat. That would leave them without an ability to follow us, and us with transportation.
I think, Heavy, that's a
tough
plan, but
Whether or not we take their boat, we should make sure their boat is in no shape to follow us.
Absolutely. And that, I'm sure the marshal could get on board with.
I think that's a good plan.
In the meantime, while we're running around getting these signatures,
Wonderful signatures.
we need to
Christ,
avoid
why
them.
have we not forged these signatures already?
Because we don't know.
I'm sorry, did I say that?
I suppose we don't know all of their
signatures.
names, otherwise we probably could.
We
But
don't know their names, we don't know their handwritings, and none of
I
us are
do-
Kekus.
Well, technically, I do have a forgery kit in me.
well, if we can find out their names and some inkling of what their handwriting looks like, that is an idea.
Well, just give me a handwriting, and then
Hmm.
I can work it out. One or things too.
But I provided you
Although,
with.
I don't want to encourage any of you to break the law, but I don't really care if we do.
I can guarantee you that if us breaking the law detriments the Blue Falcons in some way, we can probably rely on the marshal to help.
The marshal to overlook it.
The marshal is gunning for him as it at the moment.
Wow.
So I have provided you with the current relevant information for once we get out of this godforsaken forest. I don't wish for you to come forward with your information. That'd be too much to expect. As information is valuable. But I would ask that you maybe be more open to discussion about unknown things in the future.
Can you do a persuasion check, actually?
I absolutely can.
Please, for my sake.
Chuck is playing such a complicated character.
Dustin wants to explode.
Nah, I'm not really buying
They
it.
are a pile of secrets.
All I can say is, there are those among the church who are my enemy.
I understand that.
Hold on. You made the church your enemy? You know there's multiple churches, yeah?
You know the big church that controls this whole area?
Yeah, that's bad.
Mhm.
That's really bad.
Well, that's
Mhm.
Every time between people like saying one or two lines, Yam's just gonna jot things down in his notebook.
So now we have to avoid blue falcons and rogue clergymen.
Mhm.
Understood.
Aren't you one of the wilderness?
mean-
I didn't take you as a religious type.
Well, I'm not. I've just violated some tombs, and perhaps that doesn't always sit well with the keepers of said tombs.
Ah, grave robber.
Mm. Well, I have this bottle of Crown Glory for everybody to enjoy if they want, as a token of our survival together.
Hey,
Absolutely.
hey, Mikko.
Yeah.
I would like to pop out of my shell, which just looks like me standing up from fetal position to everyone else. I'm going to walk over to Zazgor, and I'm gonna look at. I'm just gonna stand at. Is Zazgor sitting down or standing right now?
I would probably be sitting by a tree with my bedroll ready.
Okay. So Yam's gonna like stand in front of Zazgor for a minute, and he's gonna be holding his notebook like with both hands sort of clenched around it. He's gonna bend down, and he's gonna hand it to Zazgor, and he's gonna like gesture for him to take it and read.
You're what now? I didn't
Give you a
catch-
notebook he wants you to read.
Okay. I guess I'll take the notebook and begin searching through what you have written.
So this is one of the few things I was sent to this world with after I was reborn. Essentially, this has everything that's happened, and the first page is a reminder of my mission. Yam has deemed that since everyone's going around sharing, and since he has put the party in danger multiple times due to his own curiosities of this world, it's time he lets people know why he's so fucking clueless all the time. So he's given this to Zazgor because he can't really read it out loud or tell his story, so he's giving it to Zazgor so he can read it, and if Zazgor decides to tell his story...
I'm gonna gesture to you with finger mouth and then
Yes.
share with class.
I'm just literally going to nod up and down.
Gonna say your handwriting needs some work.
I'm gonna kind of look at my fingers that aren't actual fingers; they're like claws. So I'm just gonna kind of shrug.
All right. So Josh's voice shall be my own, reading out what he wishes. Because I don't actually know what you have written.
Yep. So, all right. So, on the front page, there are many there are essentially on the front page. There's a lot of like scribble outs of things and a lot of corrections. This is the only page with this. And
do you want it? Nah.
What?
I don't think so.
okay.
Joe's just talking to himself. Don't worry about it.
I realized who it was in a second. I'm like, oh. Okay, so essentially, I'm gonna try and find my thing while I get to the. I was born in another world. Plain and simple. I come from the land of... Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Where am I from? Hold on. Wait.
Faerun.
No.
He's not from this world.
No.
No,
I'm not
It's the
from
Greek
Faerun
world,
either.
right?
he's
What
from
is it? What is it?
It's
he's
the
from
Magic the
Tokyo.
Gathering one, the Greek one.
Theros. Theros.
Theros, thank you. Jesus
No, he
Christ.
came from Tokyo. It always happens in Tokyo. Killed by
Tokyo.
Truckoon.
Yeah, killed by a truck, yep.
Truckoon.
I was born in the land of Theros. The history is different, the land is different, the gods are different. I, even among my homeland, was a stranger in my own body. The turtle race was something of an oddity. In my region of the world, I was raised in a church dedicated to the god of the forge himself, the mighty Perforos. It was there that I learned to grow up among the acolytes of Perforos, and I assisted in forging many a weapon, many an armor, for adventurers going out to do the work of the gods. I learned how the ways until I became a high priest of him. As a turtle, my life is not long. I made it to a rather old age for my race. I was somewhere of 80 years old when I passed on. As I passed on, I had one singular regret. I knew nothing other than the church. I spent my whole life dedicated to the church, and I never thought of what I could have done, the things I could have, people I could have met, places I could have gone. As I lay there, and I feel myself breathe my last, I find myself in a white void. A void where Perforos himself, in his full glory, along with the silhouettes of the other gods, looks to me and says, "Your time is not done. Perhaps on this land it is." Hold on, guys.
Okay.
The suspense.
Hold on, guys. I was like, are you getting called by your god? Is that happening right now?
I feel like
I am not getting called by
He's in
my
a white
god. It's
room
my
right now.
mother. If you want to refer to my
Well,
mother
I
as my god,
mean,
Or
Mom, you're my god now.
Oh,
She just did a bow.
you just
So,
made it awkward.
Anyway, I did. Anyway, yep, my mom is God. Fear her. Anyway,
Perforos told you your time was not done.
yes, thank you.
Yep.
Perforos told me that your time on this world is done, but your time serving me is not. Your wish to go out and explore shall be granted, with conditions. Thus, I was sent to this world, a world that was forgotten by the realms beyond it. As from Theros, there are many realms known, with many lands and many gods. Ravnica, Faerun, and many others. This one, however, was only spoken about in whispers among the gods. Even they used a great deal of energy to send me through the veil that covers it. I am their messenger. I am Perforos's eyes and ears where he can have none. I was reborn into a younger version of myself, with the memories and skills I held. Shortly after awakening, maybe a month at best, after wandering and finding little in the way of food and friendliness, as much like in my old world, I was an oddity, a freak. People ran when they saw me. I was picked up by what's the name of the family? Hold on.
It's
Not
House
here.
Mordulis.
Thank you. I was pulling it up. I was caught in the middle, or I was knocked on the head and captured by people calling them members of House Mordulis. Supposedly, or as I've come to learn, they are very big players in the slave trade of this world, and are slavers themselves. They have a very large mine, to which I was put to work in. I believe they call them the Glittering Grave mines. I was sent. Sorry. I essentially, being me, and sort of just going with the flow of life, my thought, foolishly, was, oh cool, I've never been a slave before. Thus began my slavery.
I'm gonna add in a little comment here.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets excited over slavery? Just kind of.
Yom kind of like starts to
Touched
raise
in
his
the head.
hand, and then Yom kind of starts to raise his hand to the question, then realizes that that's a stupid thing, and he's just gonna like twiddle his thumbs there.
Yeah. Lose all your freedom and serve
Um,
someone else. Yeah, okay. Fun.
Um,
I'll remember that next time.
As time went on, I realized that if I was going to survive in this new world, if I was going to escape that dreaded ugh, and yes, he spelled out ugh because he didn't
How'd you
want to
spell it?
curse.
I got it up.
UGGH, like ugh. Taskmaster Inixpis. I was going to need to play a more active role in my life. I realized that being passive and going with the flow is what kept me from reaching my full potential in my last life. So, I may or may not have hit him upside the head when I got a chance and decided to riot and escaped. On the bright side, I walked out with this cool magnetic stone. They don't have metal like this, so I kept it. It was cool. And then there are no entries for a while, and the next one is dated. The evening you all met in the tavern. And it says, I have met some folks. They seem a rather unique bunch, though I guess I'm not one to complain about that. We are taking a job as an escort. Essentially, it goes over him describing like what his job has been given and the developments that happen. And then at the back, on the most recent page, other than him like writing down what you guys just said, like what Javi said, etc., he has notes on all of you. And he says, Javi, though a little hot-headed and stubborn, seems to be a man of many talents. He seems to be rather proficient in the ways of the back alleys, and I quite look forward to the work, to the street smarts he can present in our what apparently life is now tavern brawls and running from men in pretty blue outfits. Zazgor is probably the most
I'm
interesting.
going to just skip over me.
Oh, so you're gonna go Zazgor is, and you're gonna stop for
Sazgor
a
is
sec.
refrain to read.
Yeah, he's gonna say Zazgor is. He's
is
gonna
moving
he's gonna
forward.
he's gonna stop
I'm
a
gonna
minute.
snap
And
my
like, all right,
fingers
anyway,
and just be like, moving on.
he's
This
gonna
guy's
say
moving on.
Ikehara is a mystery to me. She is stoic, yet at the same time she shows a great deal of emotion and a good heart. Yet something with her weapon does not sit right with me. It It has demonic powers of some kind, perhaps evil, perhaps not. It is unclear, though Ikahara herself seems to be a good person, and if I had someone I wanted to watch my back, she would be at the top of the list.
Oh.
What else do we have? Awin is everything I strive to be in terms of want. She has gone out, she has explored many a thing, albeit she's a little on the uncaring side when it comes to respect for the dead, as I've come to find out. That turns my stomach a little. However, science must be done, and study with a living subject I feel like would be much worse, so I will look the other way when I am able. She wants to learn. She has learned. She wanted to explore, and she has. I wish she would talk more about her adventures and places she's seen and been, though no one seems to talk much about their histories in this life. To be continued on that front. Lastly, there is Vesna.
Oh, huh?
Vesna is a thieving, lying, criminal piece of... Ugh. And he does that again.
That's great.
However,
I'm gonna add in. Oh no, she's a decent person. However,
however, I suppose if I ever need something lifted that I'm unable to get myself, she will do just fine in getting that done, and I'll know who to go to. Every time she's behind me, I feel like I don't know if I want to run further ahead so she's not immediately behind me, or if I want to stop in my tracks and watch her face plant into my shell. Perforos, forgive me for these thoughts.
Oh
Forgive
man.
me for if I do end up stopping dead in my tracks, I'm going to hurt her and it will be a sin.
Wow.
And then the rest of the notes are pretty much just what you guys have said and just little like no, basically essentially talking about your adventures and all that stuff. Literally.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's been recording everything in his notebook the entire
Oh.
time.
And then you see, like, after that, Vesta's like, and then she looks up, you look at you guys and everybody. It's like, whether you are a slave or a terror, yada yada yada, you're in this shithole with us, Yam. But now I understand you have a grudge against House Mardulis. So Yam, and she goes, and you see her like look at you with these eyes, and she actually confronts you and says, I do apologize for my rudeness and serious tone. I was gonna give that back to you, the amulet, but melting wasn't part of my books or plans. It was a mistake.
I'm going to put both hands on both of my cheeks, open up my mouth, and go, "Oh my God, this is the nicest thing she has ever done."
She's apologizing for being a piece of shit.
So I won't do that ever again. The rudeness part and all that. But look here, Yam, as she looks at you. You aren't the only one who hate House Mardulis. You see these gloves upon me, and you notice that the first time she actually really is showing these gloves. These gloves, they, if you look really closely, they're really actually attached to her, forcibly. What do you think that? These gloves, they were forced upon me. You could say they are stuck on me forever. I was to be their concubine, to be for them. But sometime later, I had enough of that, living that type of life and escape. And so here I am. So the reason I really took that amulet is because I don't like seeing anyone attached to that pathetic group. And you should disconnect yourself from them too, Yam, and move on. That's what I'm trying to do. Yam, if this so God wants you to be the messenger, then
don't look and continue looking at that horrible past of yours, and move on and the journeys that you have now. She smiles and all that stuff there. And bows and moves on. Anyway, I gotta go and take a nap. I'm gonna go up to that tree over there, and I'll catch you all later.
Vesna actually talked about herself?
So you're gonna see Yam as Vesna like just turns around nonchalantly and starts to walk away. Yam's gonna like lean forward as if he's about to say something, and then he realizes he can't talk, and he's just gonna kind of he's gonna kind of like shake his fist at himself. And he's gonna look at everyone else. He wants to see facial expressions.
Javi is astounded that Vesna actually talked about themselves.
Okay. Ikehara, Eowyn.
With that, Ikehara is gonna go ahead and it's Ikehara's turn now.
We're sharing.
So Ikehara is gonna say, well, since again we're all seeming to share something, I'm still
Yam's
not
gonna get
entirely
visibly
sure.
excited, and he's gonna walk over to her, and he's gonna sit right in front of her, like crisscross, as if he's listening. An exciting kid.
I'm still not entirely sure I can trust everyone in this group with extensive information, but since we are currently in a group together, and as one of us has brought up information that is good to know on one's past and cautions that we might need to take going forward, I feel it is my duty to do so as well. So I am originally from Calderon.
There you go.
Can it be noted that Yam
Calderon?
took his notebook
Is that
back
right?
from Zasgore after he was done?
Alderaan is the
and
continent
is
you guys were
writing
Calderon. Got it. That's what. Okay. So I'm originally from Calderon, and I have some not so great history with House Mordulis
I'm sorry, Tristan.
and with recent. What's
I'm
that?
going to stop you for 30 seconds. Before I hand Josh's notebook back, I'm going to draw a tiny little turtle on the side with a little speech bubble that says, I'm Yam from Zasgore. And close the book and hand it back.
Okay, and Yam will take it, and he will just bow gracefully to Zasgore, and he's gonna run over. He's gonna sit back down in front of Ikehara, and he's gonna have his pen and notebook ready.
Yep. All right. So originally from Calderon, I have some not so great
you talking about the
history
city?
with House.
The
What's that?
The city you're from? Is that correct?
Oh yeah, because I'm from the continent of Calderon. Let me.
Yeah.
continue
Everybody
to
here is from
read.
Alderaan. It's your city.
That's where I'm trying. I'm trying to look through it real quick. Ah.
I thought he was from overseas.
SMR.
SMR. Yes.
The under the domain of the Great House Walos, and I have some not so great history
That's the city
with.
from the other campaign.
Yep, I have some not so great past with the Great House Walo. So, just
I
as
nod.
a
My own
caution that
master.
there very well may be some people from House Walos that if we happen to encounter them, there will I will need to. Depending on how things go, there might not be a chance for any survivors if we encounter anybody from House.
I look at Ikehara.
That's a good way of
My
putting
own
it. I like
master.
that. There might not be a chance for any survivors.
My own master fled from House Walos years before he met me, but I think that's long in the past. I don't think any of them would care today, but in a sense, I have bad blood with them as well.
We're glad that we have some common ground there. So at least now, if we encounter them, I'm not the only one that's gonna be wanting to end them. So.
I can't guarantee that
That's
I
the
will have the
extent-
same hostilities with them as you do, but although my previous group are honorless bastards, my way of life is if you put your trust in me and I put my trust in you, I will be by your side.
Cool. That's about the extent of what I feel comfortable sharing at this point, just so that way people have an awareness to either avoid House Walos or make sure if we have an altercation with them that there are no survivors.
I'll go read through my old journal.
Yeah.
My master started this journal, so he let's see what he had to say about House Walos.
And
paging through it for a minute.
that's about the end of Ikuhara's story time. Not as great or eventful as some other people's, but that's because she's
before
still
he
wary of
reads-
divulging too much information to people she doesn't entirely trust and know.
Before he reads his stuff, Yam's gonna like show, like he's gonna just flip to the back of the notebook, right on the back page, rip it out, and hand it to Ikuhara, and it just says, "Man, the noble houses in this world are kind of ugh."
Yes, indeed, they are rather ugh.
I hear there's one guy who captains the ship who's pretty nice.
Here's the entry. I've decided to move west. I want to uphold Master Marcosa's cause. I shall continue his investigations and discover what I can of the true nature of the Dread March. Someday, when this rotten regime has fallen, the Academy may receive my notes, and the truth of this land will come to light. Oh, and here's... Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong entry. Here's the one I was supposed to read. Duke Rastavil's dogs have tracked down the last remnants of the uprising. We were crushed. The city was too hot. I have fled Esamar with Master Marcosa's belongings, and now stay with my cousin Tanir in Neraville while I determine my next course of action. That was a man who trained me. He was a rebel against House Walos, and he escaped when they cracked down on the rebellion.
You actually might know something on that, Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text you in case.
Okay.
And then you can decide if it's something you want me to talk. Just like Discord.
I gotcha. Okay.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. That's something big, I guess.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
person who cracked down on the rebellion was Ikuhara's father.
All along.
No.
Something
Ikehara-
else.
How long
Ikehara-
ago was that crackdown?
How long ago was that crackdown?
Give me a second. I have to go look at the entry again. I just paged away from it.
I think it ages you out.
Yeah.
2649. So like 14 years ago or something.
Okay, yeah.
Is that
so
right?
That means I was an child then at that
Sounds
point.
about right.
Things are connecting. Small world, Tristan. Small world.
Well, this is awkward. Decisions. Because if I don't say anything, that could open up the nasty can of worms later.
But if you do say something, it opens up.
But if I say something now, that results in me kind of letting on more information than I really want
Yeah,
to
you
let
gotta-
out now.
Yeah, that's
Again,
right.
Rip
what
off the
does
Band-Aid.
Ika-
That's why I had to present it to you. So you have to make that choice.
what does
Yeah.
Ikehara does? Does she truly choose the group yet?
This is the
Ikehara-
secrets unraveling, guys.
Ikuhara does not, at least not to divulge it in front of everyone. Ikahara at this point remains silent and just kind of listens. After that point, after her asking the question, she's just like,
Are you
"Alright,
gonna have
I'm done."
private talk with them later?
Yeah.
So,
So
Okay.
at some
Do-
point during the
Does
night,
Ikahara
Ikahara's gonna
make a? Does she
have.
make like a visible
Hang
wince
on,
at
Josh.
the information or anything like that?
Hang on, Josh. I can't understand what the person's saying.
So I don't know what you didn't catch, but basically I'm gonna wait, and yes, I'm gonna eventually pull. At some point throughout the night, pull Aowen aside to have a one-on-one conversation at some point.
Okay.
And to answer Josh's question, yes, but it was very, very. It depends. You were paying pretty close attention to me and my whole thing, so you probably would have caught it, but it would have been a very short and very quick recovery. So I would have grimaced at him recounting his story,
I
but
sounds
it
like
would
a
have been a very
perception
short
roll
one.
from
Since I'm really close to him, can I do like perception with advantage or something? Is that?
You don't know it's coming, so no. But
so
you
no.
do
Okay.
do get
Well,
like a normal.
give me just a sec. I'm downstairs. I have to go upstairs to where my computer is.
Does anybody else have any story sharing?
Story
or
sharing.
unraveling?
Story time.
No.
Story time. Cat, you're in my seat. I'm gonna sit on you. Move. Thank you.
We've
Did our
So
tail.
look, if you have a few when session ends,
Everybody
Sure.
take your
we
ration.
can go pull into a
Oh,
private
I don't know shit.
chat.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
notice shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Everybody
I didn't
eat
notice
your
shit.
rations.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna
eat a
eat
ration.
the
I'm-
plants
I'm
and
feeding-
mushrooms around.
yes.
I'm feeding Johan as well.
Does anybody not have rations?
Do you still have cat food?
Oh, I'm out of cat food, but I do have a bag of dog food.
All right, let's go, dog, man. That's not would just be like
You-
peering
Yeah,
and
all right.
peering.
Apparently, Cat, get off
I'm
my
gonna give
computer.
it to you, but Johan gives you the stink eye
Oh God,
Okay.
I'm like,
Apparently-
because
This
this is his food.
okay, I'm gonna like,
Mikko?
Johan, I promise, I'll find you something much better than this. That's a promise.
Hey, Mikko.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Roll animal handling.
Oh God. You know what's
Yes,
great?
Josh.
Might I, instead
can see
of
that
like
she's totally
needing
gonna-
rations, since I am, a turtle, can I just like, can I find some leaves from a low-hanging tree? Just eat on turtle things.
No, you actually need to eat like people food.
Yeah, you are
I
a
do?
humanoid.
Yeah.
Well,
Regardless
then
of your
I
outward
I will
appearance.
eat. I will
Except
eat one
me.
of these skill fruit because Yam is a vegetarian, at least.
Except for
Okay.
me. I am very
All right,
skillful.
Vesna, you have lost a point of reputation with Johan
Pepperoni.
until such time as you fulfill your promise.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough. Yep.
Hold
That
on.
will be-
Does Johan
I
does
owe,
Johan need to eat still, or?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yam's gonna take
he
out
ate.
one of the skill fruit he has and
Oh.
eat that for his dinner, and he's going to give gesture for one to Johan as well,
Okay.
because
Johan
Johan
will
loves
happily
Yam.
eat this.
I'll put the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you eating that dog food?
Yes, I'm eating the dog food because no.
You're eating dog food?
Make con save.
Why?
This is just dangerous. I don't have rations left anymore. Didn't know we were going this far.
Chuck. Chuck.
She can't carry crap. What?
Chuck.
What? Yeah?
Here. Take my rations. I don't
Oh,
need
it's
them.
like. Oh, okay.
Add yourself
Okay.
10 rations.
As I was
Alright.
about to
Or
like,
take as much as you need and I'll carry the rest. Just let me know.
All right. This will be.
All right, so I'm
yeah,
gonna restore one reputation to Vesna
Okay.
because of this.
Abby,
As-
do you have rations?
I ate
Of course I have rations. I'm not a monster. I know what I'm doing. I've been around.
Where are
Jeez.
they?
Okay, correct.
I don't get how I have to
They're
say this
in
so
my
many
backpack.
times.
I don't. Oh, now I
I-
see 'em. Okay.
Chuck, how much you
Got 'em.
taking?
I have a lot of random bullshit.
Yes,
What's
you
my
actually
weight
do.
right now? I should be fine with 2. You give me
Okay.
2, so I
Gotta keep an eye on your slim figure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm keeping an eye on my shit.
Yeah.
equipment
Handed you some food, and I go back to eating grass, mushrooms, some bark. Delicious.
There you go. Yeah, I'd be like, thank you, Zaz. She was looking at the duck, like, and she's like, you can have it back.
Any wise words from sagacious Zaz?
Oh god,
Sagacious Z.
they got 2 pounds. God darn it.
I think
Yeah, they're 2 pounds apiece.
it's
thought we were
about
1
time,
pound.
boys. Are we calling it here?
As soon as I hear these sage words.
Yeah, we're camping here, I guess so.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
so-
will be camping here.
Also taking a long rest, yeah?
Should
yeah,
be.
I think
We'll
so.
wake up around 9 o'clock.
That's the intention.
Be a little
we
late,
all go
but-
to bed with the idea that we're. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit long rest. Is that okay, Mikko?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
hurting. Bad.
Mikko.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Just
Does anybody want to
making
blow
sure.
any
Yay, long
spells
rest.
before they hit long rest?
No,
I'm gonna.
not really.
I could identify something if there's something to
All
identify.
right, so I will
Well.
share with the class.
Mhm.
Before we take the long rest and Javi is still hurting, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, so this is a thing. Don't get freaked out. I'm going to take a knife, cut my hand, throw my blood on you.
Okay.
I'm a little freaked out.
You're going to heal 2 life.
What is the purpose of that?
Just to show that if I throw my blood on you, it's to help you. Don't
Yeah.
be alarmed.
I feel like you just want to see if you can farm out a little bit of good karma.
I need more role play. Role play me. Read the spell.
It's
Okay.
just blood of Eteria. He just spatters blood on me and heals.
He's
Letting
He
your
takes
own
2
blood,
damage.
you chant
Give
in
me an
ancient
ancient
words
word.
before splattering at your target. Hersuperka!
one.
You
There
take
we go.
1d4 slash damage. The target is healed for half of the damage you take, rounded up.
So I heal 1.
Yes.
So,
But this can save you in a pinch, such as you're down and dying.
Yeah.
The final play at the end of all this situation is that Vesna will start playing her violin up on the tree creepily again. Just giving that.
Performance.
Yeah. Let's go.
And who's on watch?
I mean,
Howie's
probably
passed
just
the fuck out.
rotations throughout the evening.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
just
is really
rotation.
bad. You can't hear it or something. It's not. It's a 1.
I'm gonna use the marching order.
Chuck,
for
how much life
watch
do you
order,
have?
Unless you guys wanna do something
17.
different.
Sure.
Perfect.
that
I'm
won't
going to
get-
cast sleep on you.
In the tree.
Did you
Fair
did you
enough.
knock him out?
I sure
Or-
did. I rolled
two
26
hours.
life.
Great.
Yeah, you just heard this eerily bad sound and stops.
All right, you take. Where's the D6?
Oh God, really?
Why is he falling out of a tree? Oh, he's falling out of the
Hey,
tree.
on the tree.
Okay.
I wake
A whole
up.
Hit the
D6.
ground and
He's
wake
good.
up.
He's going
Oh
to
my
wake up. I'm going to be
Okay.
hovering over you, being like,
Yep.
practice without people around before you decide to share.
How bad was his play? I
He,
didn't
he
see.
had a 1.
It was not
Roll
my
a
best.
5.
Yeah, she
Not
looked.
bad.
She said to you, "It's not my best work. That's fair."
So Yom will take his watch, etc., etc. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Yep.
If
Okay.
we're good here.
We're good
Yeah.
here.
Also gonna.
Oh my
So
God.
I'll talk to
Who's
Tristan.
first watch,
right
though?
here.
It's every
Tuck,
time
Tuck,
you have
Yeah.
it.
Anyone
text
who
just now, you're
is
gonna see.
normally on, I will be on Xbox after this for a little bit.
Okay.